There are 2 super hard achievements in Alien Dawn to get. And guess what? Today, I'm challenging myself to get them. Insane difficulty and a chaos moon. What could go wrong? Let's dive in and find out. Alrighty, here we go. Insane chaos moon. Let's get set up. And I don't know how this is going to go, but I have a bit of a plan in mind of what we're going to do. I did a bit of searching, and this is the seed we're going to use. I've had a trial run and failed on this one, due fact. Now, I have beaten the game on Chaos Insane, but... No, sorry, Insane, but without Chaos. But I haven't got that one achievement to do Chaos plus Insane. So we're going in. We're going to stay surprised, Crash Landing, Insane, and Chaos. No game rules either, and all mods are completely off. Now, the squad is pretty simple. I'm going with Ken, Krista, Emmeline, and Rita, and we'll talk through them just a second. So, Emmeline, purely for cooking. So, permanently increased happiness, so less likely to have the meltdowns. She's going to cook for us constantly, which gives +5 or +6 to every single meal that people eat of hers. And she's all round okay. Starts on a 3 combat, so she's not too bad. She's a pretty good character. Ken, for the double scrap mainly, because we're going to need a lot of traps at the beginning. And also, because combat is super high, also going to be our main crafter. So Ken is going to be just that. He also gains happiness when killing. So when he's butchering stuff, he's going to be a happy boy. Krista is our researcher, mainly literally all she's going to do. So those research insights are huge. She has a movement speed decrease though, so she is purely going to be doing that. And Rita, we all know Rita is insane. She's permanently increased happiness. She's got an interest in farming and also a very high skill there, and also a chance to observe unknown species during expeditions. So it can make it a little bit easier if we start to do those as well. Right, there's nothing fantastic about this seed other than, watch this, there should be a couple of spaceship debris that land and another one here. So we have loads of scavenge right off the bat, and it's a bit far for a couple of things, but we've got cotton up here and we've got a couple of nests really close by, so when we make it a little bit further in. And there's a little bit of green cob this way. I don't think there was any... There's any a bit closer. There wasn't any this way. And there's also, we're probably going to live off mushrooms and green cob. So mushrooms are going to be the very first. So we're going to hit and observe on one of these. So we'll click that one. I'll get set up and sort that. And we're also going to observe the green grass that is right over this way. And we're going to need to observe the cotton that is over here. And the reason for that is we're going to need cotton for the bows that we're probably going to have to get. We're also going to hit scavenge on this one, and we are going to set up activities. So we'll get everyone heal, 2 on handle, 2 on deliver for now. I'll leave these pretty much where they are. I'm going to put Ken scavenging. Emmeline, if you could, for now, just do the cutting, because we're going to need those. So we have some broadleaf bushes for our first bits of sticks. Hay grass over this way. Are these ready? Yeah, they're pretty much ready. We'll just do the big ones for now. These are going to be our basic shelters to start, so we'll grab a couple of those. We'll start playing because they're fine, and then we'll get a basic storage setup. So we're going to have to be really, really... Well, try and perfect it. Oh, there's me going out to cut these. I've just realised. Let's cancel those. There is literally some right here. Let's make this a little bit quicker. So we'll get the storage cam. Let's go with 7 tiles there, just to move stuff on. And you only start with a little bit of food. So you'll see we've got less than 1 there, and no weapons or anything as well. And we are just going to see how it goes. If we fail early on, we'll get straight back into another one anyway. But yeah, all good. And the moment we get the attack, we'll have meat for food anyway, so I'll be cooking it up. So hopefully it will be fine. I'll grab 2 bits of stone. Krista, when you stop crying, that'd be fantastic. But yeah, this is basically it, and we'll get the camp going. Now, what I will say, guys, is if you aren't already subscribed, please do consider it as well. It's a massive help to the channel. I would really, really appreciate it. But other than that, we're good. Right, we are going to slap 4 beds here, and we are going to go for research of the earplugs as soon as possible. And yeah, those are going to be what we kind of grab. So the orange mushrooms, if you're going to try it yourself to get the achievement or whatever, or just going to enjoy it, here's the patch of orange mushrooms early on. And you'll see throughout all of this, there is so much metal to scavenge as well. And I like the little dip that it's in. There's no defensive bonus or anything here. They can run up and down these. The only saving grace is if something spawns up here, we've got multiple chicken spawns, so they'll kill some. And we have the nests. So worst case, we could utilize those nests to help us out. But yeah, all good. And straight away, as soon as we get these sticks from Emmeline, we should be fine to get up our shelters and we'll have the bed. And then we'll need a little bit of wood to cut down. So we'll grab 3 trees. Now you got to be careful. The more ingredients you grab, the harder the attack's going to be. And an 8 scavenge on food, we'll take that. That's good. So food isn't going to be as bad now. We've got a couple of days, I think, because of that. So once these 2 observations are done, we'll be fine. And there's our cutting now. So we can go straight away and get our beds up. And I'm just going to put them like that for now. Nothing too special. And we aren't really going to be moving on from this type of building other than defenses. So we'll survive via clothing, I think. The good thing is we have carbon all around. And the other side, forgot to show you research. You get hay cloth, sleep training, fuel fermentation, graphene solar cells, and these. So it's mainly these 2 that are going to be really helpful here. But straight off the rip, we're going to go lightning rod, toolmax, weaponsmith. Then probably tailoring. But we're going to need oil as well. The only reason that obviously no research desk yet, but that will come in. And there it is. So let's say beds are here. We want to have far enough away so they don't disturb their sleep, but close enough that they haven't got to walk too far. So let's put that there. And then furniture, just to keep them happy, we'll get a little table to eat as well. Let's just put it here with 4 stools. I won't be accepting survivors most likely anyway. Synthetic tiles, I mean, not ideal. I would rather scavenge something a little bit better. We'll grab this one afterwards as well, so they're nice and close. If we get a weapon from this, then hey-ho, that's fantastic, but I can't see myself getting one. Before Ken does that, I'm going to get him to mine the rock chunks, just so I can save my scrap and use that for it. So we're going to go for a campfire out of stone, and a campfire is going to be nice and easy for the kitchen side of things. We'll keep this outside there anyway. And once this campfire's in, look, we can harvest the mushrooms and cook veggie soup. And that'll help with the happiness. Now, the main thing, though, is we will need those cotton buds. Who's our builder? Construction. Krista. Let's make sure your research and observe is good. But I am going to put you constructing a little bit for now, just to get them done. I might also get Ken. Yeah, Ken's on it. Don't think anyone else is very good. It's the only downside to this. So, not cooking. Rita, maybe you could be our main constructor, actually. That could be your job. And then Krista will take you off that. So they should be sleeping under a shelter at least. That's a good start. And the observation of the mushrooms is going to finish. Bright leaf plant, nearly there. Now, this grain is really important because that's going to give us the oil, the porridge, all sorts. But there's the glitter cap. So we are going to get this straight in. And this is fully good soil as well. So we're going to go nothing too big. Let's go 6 by 6 of those. And then what we'll do is grab couple of these for harvest. Nothing crazy, just enough to get us a little bit of food. And I'm going to continue to cut down some of these bushes. We'll probably grab all of these actually, and then we'll need a little bit more hay. And the hay is purely for our shelters right now. I don't want to use my scrap because I don't have any yet. And then we'll set up scavenge on these. Probably get a second one going. And research coming in. So we're going to lose Krista to research eventually. She's observing that now, and then she'll move on to just doing this. But we have more hands back at home at least. Now, stick shelters. We're going to want to cover these up. So I'm going to go back to back against these, just so it's kind of opened. And we'll have 3. I think this is fine. And then we'll use this to kind of like build around, and we'll probably make it bigger via this. I'll need to observe a bush eventually, but for now, that's okay. And let's get craft bench. So we need to assume this research desk is going to move, actually. Let's get that moved now. We got our first bit of scrap, so we can set up our defensive position. I think we're going to get attacked day 3, if anyone's wondering. And we'll get crafting this end, and then storage shelves will go along. Let's leave a gap there. Let's just put them in the middle for now. And then we'll have just construction materials and all our rest under the shelter there. So we're going to need to now focus on grabbing a bit more wood. And this is going to be for our basic defensive bit. And we'll have a little gate at the back. Now, it doesn't really matter where it is. It just needs to have a gate at the back and then an entrance point with traps. And we are going to need so many traps. And there we go. There's scrap coming in. This is why Ken's so good. That extra double scrap is going to come in so handy. That's already quite a few traps that we can get in. And we're going to have to build some really basic wooden defense. And I think we could probably do it out here. But let's go for a nice big tunnel. Probably too wide. And then we'll bring it around. Doesn't need to be too big, but it needs to be big enough that we can run backwards and not cause any drama. It's going to cost us a fair bit of wood. And we may as well cut all this down. Again, a couple more trees should do the trick. Oh, also, food-wise, we need to untick raw food and put it across to these guys because we really don't want them eating those mushrooms and getting sick. And now in this one, we're going to turn off pretty much everything other than construction materials, I think. Actually, other items can go in there for now as well. And we'll also get a double wardrobe. Obviously, I'm going to expand this area, so let's just put the double wardrobe there for now. I'm probably going to bring this all the way out once the shelters are done. We just need to cover it over. All right, Chris is nearly done. Let's speed it up a little bit now then as we wait for all of this. No weapons yet, and we're almost halfway through day 2. Concerning. Again, we don't actually need weapons. We need traps, so it's not too bad. I might make this a little bit wider. There we go. And defense-wise, traps, we're going to have to lay them to cover. So we're going to have to do a row at a time like this. And I'm not only going to fill in this little bit. It has to be the whole of like the surrounding area. So our whole thing that we need to do is make sure that we prolong them enough to kill them whilst they're stunned. So the first attack's going to be probably close to 50. So we need the equivalent of basically that many traps. The less injury we can take, the better. So whilst they're trapped, we're good. And that can also cause bleeding, which is great. So we're going to go probably there, and then I might put a couple more in this bit. Actually, we can make this better. So if I go there, but it's just if they run around from the side, they're going to get caught in these. So that'll do for now. That's probably all of our scrap gone. Construction 1 for Rita, very nice, good job. And there's our green grass, fantastic. So you can get back now and start researching because the thunderstorm is going to be on the way. Leave a bit of a gap, and we need quite a big one. Let's go 8x8 there for the grain, but we'll have this set until 200. And first aid kits. I will take the first aid kits because we're going to need heals anyway. Did they finish the... Oh my god, we still haven't finished the cotton yet. Now we have that 29 thingy, so we've got enough for two bows. First camp, yep, let's do that. That'll give a nice boost as well. And then I should be able to... No veg soup yet. Oh, we scavenged some cloth. Perfect. So that observation is needed, but not that much now, which is great. Oh yeah, and let's not forget our gate at the back. And the gate we're going to use as something. So if we get overrun here, we're just going to run them out the gate, hopefully pull them back across. And if we've got bows, we can kite them using that anyway. I didn't do that before, I just stood there and tanked it. And the injuries just waste a lot of time. Right, I'm going to move Rita to 2 on the harvest and plant because I need this going. And I really need to get her up. Let's check on her state of mind right here. Her rest is at 50%. It's 1 in the morning. I'm going to let that come up and then we're going to get her to come and harvest because we actually do. We've got 5 meals. Don't know how many to harvest here. Let's maybe grab 2 more. It's quite a distance to walk, but we just need to survive enough until ours is done. And luckily that grain cob grows pretty quickly. There is these butter melon things here as well. The problem with those is they grow or take up a lot of room. So we're pretty much going to live off the grain, I think. There we go. Right, she's going to harvest that, so I'll be able to cook up some veggie soups now, and that's going to be an extra happiness. Not that that's a problem yet. And there's more. Good. You carry on sorting that, and then the rest can be built. I think as long as this is up, we'll be good. There's the cloth blossom. I will get a small amount in. We don't need loads. Little 4x6 there, that'll do. This is pretty much going to be the farms, I think. Ooh, liquid fuel. That is huge. Why is that huge, you may ask? Well, we're going to be able to get the flame turrets. And a research insight, well done. Lightning rods need to come in, so I'll get those in a moment. There they are. So we're going to put these in. We'll get 1 directly in the middle to cover these guys. 1 out this way, and 1 in the defense bit there. That'll do for now. hopefully that, because it's going to rain probably today. Once toolsmithing comes in, I'll craft up the goods. I'm not going to craft any bandages just yet because we need the bows. And then once that's done, we'll have the weaponsmithing in. Now, the question is, what do I do next? Pickling could come in pretty handy because we can pickle up the mushrooms. But I feel like we'll be good to cook anyway. Let's get metal refinement and then tailoring. Then spaceship deconstruction. That's going to be our research order. Now, once weaponsmithing, we need metal alloys, look, then we can get the flamers. So maybe, yeah, that's good order, I think. There's toolsmithing. So we'll get earplugs one time because that gives 5. And that's the 10 cloth we can use for that. Hopefully I've done this in the right order. Still no weapons. But we have, I think, the veggie soups. So let's maybe make 4 of those at a time. Ken is burnt out. I'm sorry about that, Ken. And then our own cloth blossom is in. Perfect. Oh, pulse rifle. Oh my god, that is so lucky. Okay. That is huge. Aggressive animals 29, so we kept our numbers pretty low. Oh, that pulse rifle. Insane. That is insane. All right, Ken is burnt out, so let's maybe grab Rita. Can you come and finish all this for me? Krista, can you come and construct some traps, please? I'm just going to get them doing a little bit of that each. And who shall I give it to? So we got combat 3 on Emmeline. I think I might give her the pulse rifle. So traps plus pulse rifle. Oh, I feel good. That was a very good scavenge, man. That's probably the best weapon we could have got. Other than a sniper, we can go out and shoot them. But pulse rifle is just going to stop them dead in their tracks. So Rita, I need you to stop taking a walk. You need to finish this, please. No, we've got a few traps. 29, though, like I say, isn't too bad. They're at the other side here, which aren't in the chickens. They are close to this, but they won't attack them just yet. That could mean there's big ones in there, actually. No, just the little ones. Cool. You need to let them sleep in a moment. As long as the perimeter's in, we're good. Alan, Krista, get those traps done in this front bit. We're going to be laughing, I think. Oh, yeah, I didn't even do their schedule for sleep. What am I doing? Do we want anything? Then we want sleep here, most likely. Are you going to try and sleep? Construct those last 4 there, and you're good. I'm okay with this. Got a couple of little holes, but this is fine. I'm going to let them go to bed after that. Keep the scrap coming. This is great. So we are pretty much going to fill this area with traps, by the way. Pulse rifle just needs to work at range. And we got knives on the other guys, so we did quite well. We would have been fine with these 29 without any weapons, especially as we managed to get some traps up. Now, what I could do, Emmeline, you managed to get some sleep, didn't you? Just quickly construct some of those for me. You might get one more off. And what I'm going to do is grab these 3 ready. So what we're going to do is hopefully, once she gets the shot off, we run a knife the ones that are stunned. They should all come this way, so it shouldn't be a problem. Oh, they're eating my thing. Okay, the rest should come this way. Like this. Quick knife. And then run back. Oh, what a shot. And we just want to hit where she is. She should be able to stun them. Let's keep the pulse rifle going, thank you. A little bit of injury is okay, as long as it's not to the bleeds. And there it is. That should be everything we need. But that pulse rifle, so good. What did they just destroy? Something. I mean, stockpile, really? Cheeky. Got a little bit of bleed, but we got the thingies to deal with it. Let's bring them back now. And we'll single them out. Nice, easy first thing here. And there we go. And now we have some meat. So we're going to butcher those. And we are going to make the old meat stew. Yeah, Ken is healing, so we'll let that kind of happen. Let's have a look at what we're dealing with. A couple of bites. Nothing bad. There we go. Cool. So actually, now that we've got the cloth, what I'll do is do a couple of bandages. Let's maybe until 10. And then harvest-wise, just going to slow it down a second. They're healed up. Let's go grab this cloth. Now, it's quite far away, but that's okay. I feel like we'll be all right. Remaining medicine's low, so we're going to need it, right? Hunting, we should put Ken on that. And I'm going to put him on a 1. I don't normally like using the 1, but what it does, that'll add happiness to him. Krista, not very happy. So, ravenously hungry. Okay, she'll be all right once she eats. And we don't have the meals, so you need to start cooking, please. And Rita's already bringing home the cloth. Beautiful. See what I mean by the damage, though? It really does set you back if you get too many injuries. I think this will be okay for the second one with the pulse rifle, if I can pull a couple more weapons. We need spaceship salvage now, though. There's a thunderstorm. Okay, I need to get these built. Krista, once you're finished, can you construct these for me? Because this is a problem. a very big problem. Rita, we're going to pray she doesn't get struck by lightning. Please don't. And Ken, you're going to have to get up now. So Ken, you need to start your crafting journey now. Scavenge can wait. Let's maybe get someone else on it. Emmeline, when you're not cooking, can you scavenge for me? That would be great. Come on, Thun. Oh, that was close. That's plenty of cloth now, though, from that, which is great. So we're going to set these now with a limit. So cloth only needs to be 100. Mushrooms only 100 as well. That'll do. And then we're getting the butcher. So once we get those ingredients in, look, we can do meat soup. And actually, I'm going to change this to be 2 veggie soup and then 2 meat soup until... So we have a little bit of variety. And then we'll have porridge once the grain comes in as well. We'll get that planted. Day 5. So the attack, I think, will be around day 9. So as long as we're ready with more on that, we should be good. So hopefully some more weapons. But yeah, Ken needs to get the bandages in. That's going to be our next happiness thing. Not bandages, earplugs, and then we're good. Krista finishing weaponsmithing. Good. There's weaponsmithing. So, craft weapons. We're going to go for... We don't need crossbows. I prefer the short bow. We need 3 of those. Use whatever you've got as well. That's fine. So we'll go down to 8, maybe 6 bandages for now. We're going to need some more meds eventually. Right, metal refining coming in. Then it's going to be, let's move this one and then put the spaceship deconstruction first. Fuel fermentation is going to be good. We're going to need some of these, but mainly metal refinement. Another bit of rain as well. At least we've got our poles up now. All right, once the butchering is done, we're going to continue with some more traps. Oh, I just scavenged 8 more meals. I wouldn't mind some more meds, to be honest. That would have been a little bit better. Alright, that'll do for traps for now. Metal refinement, cool. Let's get this going. So 1 furnace. We don't need loads of these. Just 1 here will do. And that's going to be our fuel fermentation, right? If we get those up, we're good. And in terms of expansion, we'll bring this around this way with a nice bit of distance. And then I can have a double gate or something at the back. I don't know. We'll see. Now, luckily, we got a good amount of trees around this area to keep everything good. And there's our earplugs. Perfect. So what we're going to do now, this is just to keep these guys happy. We're going to give each of them some earplugs. And now there's no debuff to their sleeping. No medicines left, so hopefully we'll get these bandages in. Actually thinking about maybe, let's go to 10. We're going to need more. And there's the double wardrobe. Beautiful. So this, we can probably turn off the weapons and apparel. And we'll have them in there. And same with tools, maybe. That doesn't really matter. We're not going to be making many. Right, whilst they're sleeping, let's go through the schedule then. Let's start bringing this up. Let's turn you off there so we can have you going. I need more construction. So when you're not doing anything else, let's just have people doing that. I think it's mainly Rita, but we're going to need to have someone as that. So we're going to go construct to 2 on Rita. We're going to have her go around and start leveling that up, I think. Her sleep schedule is really broken, but that's fine. Let's get the remaining of these done. I think the same goes for cut, actually. Yeah, we don't have anyone really on that, so we'll just put in whenever anyone's free, just go and cut stuff. A combination of pulse rifle and traps is going to be deadly, especially the bows give bleed as well. So on the big ones, if you get them shooting the big guys, they will slowly tick down. Construction 2 for Rita, that's huge. Might be worth us considering healing balm as well, actually. Healing balm is silicon, which we can grab. We'd have to grab... Oh, some meds. Nice. Take that back. And spaceship deconstruction is huge. This is bigger chance now to get higher weapons, electronics, all that sort of stuff. So we can really start pushing into that. Now, the smelting has started, so I should be able to get the wooden fortifications too. That could be pretty handy. A nice tower. Yeah, let's do that. I think we'll speed up, maybe get rid of the insect bats. I feel like that's a waste. And we'll move into that one now. Then we'll need to consider antibiotics and all that. But we have good growth. I could go and harvest potentially the grain out here. Oh, short bow's done. Nice. Krista had an insight. Ken, you're going to have that bow. Please. We're going to need to consider clothing at some point. There's the tailoring done. Good. So we'll get a tailor bench in when we can. I'll go wooden there. That can just go off the back of this one. And our defensive gate is done. I don't know whether to have them split. But let's deconstruct these. Now, tailor bench, we're going to have extreme heat waves, remember. So we are going to start with potentially some straw hats. We're going to grab 4 of those guys. And then shoes. So maybe some summer shoes will help. Yeah, we're going to have cloth coming in, so let's grab them. This is the thing, you've got to contend with every single bad disaster that's going to occur during this as well. Look at this for traps, though. I'm going to get some more in. So we are now going to potentially start pushing even wider. So they're going to push in from these angles, right? So we're going to want to come pretty wide. And it might sound silly, but remember when they walk from the edge, and we need to consider a mass amount of traps because once we get onto like brood mothers and stuff, they are going to be a lot harder because the flame turrets aren't going to cut at them. And look at our happiness. We've got like Euphoria coming in, everything. All right, Chris, did you want to take the next bow? 3 bows and a pulse rifle is pretty good. Now, scavenge. Let's put them on low one. We've got Thunderstorm. I know Ken's doing that. Emmeline, you cook, don't you? So, yeah, you're salvaging. That's fine. We need Ken back on that, really. Should be there soon. I mean, he's going to go on to tailoring, but I might wait on the tailoring, actually. So, Ken, once you're done with that, hopefully you will scavenge. All right, 47. Ah, a couple of big ones. Quite a few big ones you'll see here. No explodies, which would have been helpful, but should be okay. And we scavenged some electronics. Good. It looks like we'll get a daytime attack at least as well. So what we'll do is stand them over here to bring them around. We've got quite a good amount of traps plus these. And the last bow coming in. There's the wooden fortifications. That's also going to help. And there we go. We've got all of the stuff in. Does anyone need to take a nap yet? No queued research. Flamethrowers. Beautiful. And there's long distance travel. That also could come in well with Rita. We can start potentially grabbing that. It's only a 12-hour one, right? So, and then we'll go electric grids. I feel like sleep training could also be really good. You see the power of this exquisite meal and stuff, though. It's crazy, man. They get such a big buff from it. I haven't even got them any, like, leisurely stuff to do either. And the traps have finished. Now, this isn't going to be that good. We need a bit more depth out the front here, really. But I feel like I could potentially get 2 towers at the side of this as well. This is going to act okay for a little while. Not ages, but at least the first year, I reckon. We're going to have to grab everyone in a second. Let's do it now. Just going to stand them at the front so they do come around properly. And she'll be able to get at least one quick stun on it. So Ken, come in there. Krista in there. The bows have longer range than the crossbows, which is nice. And let's not forget that we're going to need to smelt until, let's say, 30 metal alloys, right? And this is why we're going to need Ken scavenging in a moment. So we've got those 2 on salvage. Let's also get the scavenge on. That is a good start because the bleed shall continue. Alright, and we are just going to pause and bring back a second. Good stuff. Kill the big ones as quick as possible. There we go. Right, getting stuck in the traps is huge right here. We just need them to not miss. Little guy's getting through. Hold on. Let's all turn on that. Quick kill there, please, guys. Okay, this is still okay. I'm alright with these little ones getting through, as long as Emmeline's at the back here. And what we'll do is pull back through the gate. I don't want to take too many injuries, right? And then we'll get a few shots. And now let's focus these guys. Right, Ken, do you want to face that one? Christy, you shoot that one. Microing. Definitely want to get as much micro done as possible. And now we're going to come back through. Haha. Good job, guys. Good. Minimizing the damage here to ourselves. Let's come back through again. Hopefully we can pop a few. Oh, let's get rid of this one, guys. Thank you. And come back through. We need to kill some of these, though, because the traps have gone off. So we need to start popping at these. A little bit of a bleed is good. Emmeline, if you can get a big stun off, that would be great. Good job. Still 20 to go. I'm not wasting much time here, so this is fine. Our biggest issue is the range here. So get yourself in, guys. I'm just going to tank a couple of these. I think we'll come out and just kill this one. Let's get everyone on this. Krista, come out. Everyone hit the big guy. Good job. Now the little guy. And now the next one. Good. It is dark now, which is a bit annoying. I haven't played this super well, but we're killing them. Alright, nice shot. Emmeline, you're going to need to get inside if you don't get that stun off. Good job. Come back out. We kill this one. And the bleed ticking up in the background, which is nice. They're starting to chew the fence now. They had enough. Krista, come back out, please. Thank you. Alright, now kill this one. No, only minimal injuries, a little bit of bleeding at the moment. I'm going to come back through again. Take a couple of superficial bites. That's okay. They're all completely out. And remember, each time I go back and forth, they are bleeding. So, come back this way. Slow and steady wins the race. Now shoot this guy. There you go. And this one. It is, you've got to do it. Honestly, guys, it is so hard if you don't play it like this. I could have probably got less bleeds out of this, but as long as they're not too bad, yeah, we're good. Need more. The nighttime really doesn't help. And gets the combat up and get a little bit better as each combat stat goes up, right? So let's all focus that one there as he's stunned. And then the other guys are going to bleed out. Probably not going to carve these ones up. I'm just going to leave them. We do need fuel fermentation, but right now I think we'll just wait. That one's as good as dead. If you could land a shot, that would be great. There we go. He's going to bleed out. Perfect. Go, go, go. All right. All in all, not too bad. A little bit of healing. I'm going to get who's our best healer. It's actually Ken. So Ken, can you can't all await treatment. If you could heal yourself, that would be great. This is where we might need antibiotics, but we'll have the grain. I mean, it's on 37. That won't take too long. I might get Rita to heal herself as well, just because hers is pretty much mostly superficial. The problem is they heal superficial before the bleeding. It's a little bit annoying, but superficial bites don't require any medicine, so it's not too bad. Looking good. Krista took the most hit there. She's got a couple of bitten off flesh, but she's fine. It's all superficial bites. And I got a healing 4 off that, which is great. And we're going to have the towers on the next one, so we can have them chew on the towers a little bit, which I think will be okay. We're going to need to get better weapons, though. Definitely need another pulse rifle. These flame turrets, you know what? Let's cancel these two. Let's also move this back. And the towers are going to come... We can go forward, but I don't want them. I need my flame turrets. So 4 of these is good. We can go wider to stop getting shot from the side when that occurs as well. Also, you need more traps. It's crazy. I may get a second smelter in as well. We'll copy that. Oh, scavenge the metal there. That's great. Right, that research insight again. Oh, so good. Flaming turrets are going to be in for the next one. So if we can get a stack of 3, no ground troop other than brood mothers will be able to do anything. Anything that shoots will. Our biggest scare is going to be the flyers when they come as well. So we're going to need pulse rifles for that. Or some snipers to kill them beforehand. And there's the flamethrowers. Cool. So our immediate one, though, is to deal with these guys. So we're going to have the overlap like that. We'll start with just those 2. So at least there'll be a little bit of a trigger. Now, what we need is some traps that hold them in place. These aren't correct here. So let's cancel that one. So we've got a crossover. There is a little bit of a blind spot through there, but that's okay. I don't think that's 85% on those. We are going to have to go harvest a little bit of mushroom. Now, we've got 1 there to harvest. Oh, we could grab veggie leather too. That could help. But now we've got the bows, we can dry meat too. So I might do that. There's long distance travel. We probably do want to get that in, but I don't want to get it in until these are in. There's 1 flame turret. And we're going to have to commit to fuel fermentation at some point. And maybe something that's going to give them a little bit of leisure. You grab a dartboard. So trying my hardest to keep all resources really low. When we cut down the trees, we'll have a little bit of a problem, but that's okay. And I'm going to get maybe Ken to go out hunting. We have no food. What have we got? A little bit of raw insect meat and a little bit of glitter caps. These are about to finish. I think I might be able to hold off on that. And then after that, we'll get grain. And the second flamethrower's in. That plus the towers, man. We're good. Second flamethrower in here. We are laughing. There's a thick smoke. Now, that could well be a new person. We probably do want to get out. I can't help myself, you know. You just need it. Now that that's up, we can get our hot air balloon in. And we'll probably just stick it here for now. Ken, I'm going to need you to scavenge in a moment. Right, there's electric grids. Right, let's grab fuel fermentation. And Rita, I'm going to need you to cook, please. So I might need to grab some mushrooms. Where are we at? 94%. Ah, it's kind of annoying. Let's harvest those. That'll do. Construction 3 for Rita as well. Oh, and ours are ready. Look, what a waste of time. There we go. Aggressive animals. Not ideal. I can't lie. Can you maybe cancel that? That's it. Just transport those guys back. And it's going to be nighttime again. But we have the flame turrets, so it's not too bad. All right, I'll let everyone have a quick sleep. And the explosive ones, they damage the other guys around them. So if we can focus the fire on those, maybe we'll be fine. But you're not going to get much sleep. Krista, have you finished? Yes, they have. Right, come on. Come over here. They're already in pretty close. 57 of them, so it's quite a big one. Right, who should we do? Ken up on the tower. Krista up on this tower. Rita up on this tower. Emmeline, you're going to stand right here. And start stunning. Thank you. Good. That's a good start. And a very good start again. Let's kill as many as we can, please. The dark, though, being very annoying. This is a great set of traps so far. I really don't want Emmeline getting caught out, though. What are we down to? 44. 39. Good. Flames, get going. Ah, yeah. There we go. There you go. Explosives, just wiping loads out. There we go. So, hoping to take 0 damage here. Again, the nighttime, really annoying. But a very successful defense, I think. Boom. Very, very nice. No damage whatsoever, so fantastic. We can reset these traps. I do need to double these up, but that was really good. I don't know whether to cut up a tiny bit of these. It will make our friend pretty happy, called Ken, so we'll let him do a little bit of that. Again, we're going to need the fuel fermentation as well, so I will need to grab some of these. Cool, 67% on the grain too. Right, we are going to be hitting the summer momentarily, so I'm going to need Ken to flip into making those summer hats. So I'm going to need a little bit more of this. Probably need to observe one of those too. And we need a little bit of stone. Let's mine that one. And a toxic ash. That's a bit annoying. It's actually very annoying. Makes it quite difficult for us to work. Slows us down. Looks like our hot air balloon's coming in. And we got the veggie soups constantly flowing now. So let's go to 4 of those now. Permanently have 4 of those guys in. We should be fine. I do think it's probably good to hit up a bit of butcher on these guys. Because fuel fermentation is nearly done. And there it is. Fuel fermentation. So we will get in a barrel or 2. Again, we're going to need those for antibiotics anyway. Let's put 3 there. They're going to come in pretty handy later on, for sure. And there's the hot air balloon. So 30 fuel. We got 43. When the grain comes in, we'll get the fuel mixing as well. All right, Krista's harvesting because we haven't got anything on. So there's a couple of things we might need to get. So with fuel fermentation, we can go diesel generators. I'm going to grab flare shielding, solars, and wind turbine. Just so it's done. I'm going to mirror you. So we just need scrap now. So Ken, I'm going to have to get you sorting that once you're done on bloating, please. Krista's a research insight straight away on flare shielding. Holy crap, man. That's great. Right. Rita, you're going on an expedition. It's a quick one, so we'll do the first one. See if we get lucky. She's going to field observe something. I'm hoping it's something we can plant that we can't get nearby. All right. Fuel fermentation. We're going to say forever now on the bug meat. And I'm going to turn off the meat soup. Exploration complete. See an old crash site. Huge chunks of an engine. One visit won't do. So I'll mark this location. Go there immediately. Oh, God. I was about to start inspecting the debris when I heard a rummaging. Frozen place. Jump out of your cover. Try to take a peek at what's making the noise. A person. Oh, do we take Yoko? I'm going to take her. I wasn't going to, but it makes it a little bit harder in the long run, but we are going to do it. We've got the earplugs for her, and Yoko is related to Ken, I believe. Don't quote me on that. Yeah, grandson of Yoko. There we go. He's found his small evergreen tree. Okay. Railgun sniper. Whoa. Okay, Yoko. What do you like to do? Oh, crafting. Yes, actually, that's going to make it a lot easier then. So, Yoko, you're going to be maining that stuff right now. And then Ken, I'll keep you on these. Yoko is going to be better at that than you, so that's good. We're going to need all of the scavengers we can get on these now. So we'll mirror these guys from the bug meat, and we'll start getting fuel as much as possible now. And I'm going to copy in 2 more of these. And we'll need a little bit of fuel for that. Yoko is unarmed. Let me check out your combat 0. So let's change Ken to the railgun sniper. Yoko, you're going to have the other one. And there's the tailoring of hats. Perfect. And Yoko, you get the short bow. I am fully expecting a extreme, severe heat wave to come in. Once summer hits, we're in it right now, so it's going to come. Usually get double ups of these. There's a straw hat. Anyone gets hot then, you carry on. It's not so bad yet, but it will be. And we got the grain coming in. Amazing. So up next, we're going to grab oil extraction, antibiotics. After these, it shouldn't take long. There's flare shielding. Well, with a railgun sniper in the mix now, we are in a very good place, aren't we? There's solar panels. Oh yeah, Yoko. Put some earplugs on too. There's wind turbines, and now we'll get oil extraction. So hopefully I can have Ken absolutely smashing out salvaging constantly now. because we're going to need all of that scrap metal, and there's so many around. It'll keep us going for quite some time. And there's a power cell. It's also one thing that we're going to need. Right, oil extraction. We're looking good now. We're flying through. So oil extraction, let's just put you there. And what I'll do is expand this now. So I'm going to copy some of these guys in, and we're going to go... We're going to make our shelter a little bit bigger. Nothing crazy, but that's pretty much going to be our hub. And what we'll have to do is try and put like heaters. You can... I don't know if I'll end up building an actual house. We'll see. I've really just got to get through this first year and get them geared up. So I'm going to observe the bush now, because we're going to need that for sticks, and we'll cut down a little bit more. I also need to observe the hay. Now, I might stick in... Yeah, I'm going to stick in a couple of drying racks off the side this end. Let's actually just get 3 drying racks there. I'm not doing the big one. I'll just get 3 small ones. And what we're going to do is... Well, towards the autumn, we'll start hunting. There's the broadleaf bush. That's good. So we'll get that in now. These can be a bit further away. We don't care about you. Oh, oil. Here we go. Let's extract vegetable oil until 30. Let's go 60. It just means we can use up the grain properly then. I might expand that field too. And then what we'll do from there is craft the oil as well. So we're going to need both. Once we get that liquid fuel, we can do fuel mixing. There's veg oil. Oh, 82. Oh my god, look at this one. A lot of explodies. That's because we're hoarding a bit of grain here. We have to, but that's fine. So what we're going to do, I think we're okay for that for now. Right, research means we can get fuel mixing after the antibiotics here. And blade grass is done. So pushing through quite a lot. We don't need loads of this. Again, maybe just a little patch. This, honestly, let's say 60. Same with the sticks. Let's say 70 there as well. 3 more barrels, because we're going to need some other stuff as well. We'll mirror all of these. Because eventually we're going to be pumping out fuel, I know, tomorrow. There's antibiotics. Nice. What we can do is ferment antibiotics until 5. So if you look, 50 grain makes 5 antibiotics. Alright, let's grab everyone up. So again, pretty big attack. Ken, you've got good range. Let's get you in that one. Krista, you can come there. Emmeline, you're going to stand out front again. Yoko, you can go there. Oh, they're close. That's not good. Get you out. And Emmeline, you can go up there. Here we go. We kill one explodey, it's going to damage them all in like a giant wave. So I think some of the smaller ones might get through here. But we've got the flame turret. There it is. Look at that. And again. Very nice. Actually easier because of the explodies. Again, going to come in handy. All of this is going to be that beautiful, beautiful fuel that we need. We're going to have to butcher everything here. This is going to cause us a bit of drama, but I think it's good because we're going to have all of the fuel. Definitely feeling pretty good. We got very lucky with that pulse rifle early on, I can't lie. It's when we transition in. The hard part for me is when you have to defend the satellite things, when you're trying to send them home. All right. Old equipment kicking in. That's the bow. I think we'll be fine for now. I'm hoping we can get out. Once this fuel fermentation comes in, I actually think we're going to need some more wood as well. Let's cut down a few of those. But yeah, once the fuel comes in, look, we'll be able to go out quite a lot. And fuel inside one of these does last quite some time. I don't know whether to push them all quite heavily to cut this down when they can. Yeah, we'll get 4 of them smashing through. We'll keep Emmeline busy on the old cooking. Now there's 5 though. We do need to go to 5 on this. So they do it in batches of 2. So we'll go to 6. We can do porridge, but I'm not going to do that. We will also need to probably go and harvest up some of these in the background. There's the antibiotics now as well. I feel good. Everyone is laughing because we've got those in. And there's the severe heat wave. Right. Actually, not too bad right now. 35 degrees. Let's just double check what people can handle. Below 43. Ooh, Metcore. So below 43 for you. Below 47. 38 for Krista. 44 for Rita. And 44 for Yoko. So Krista, get a straw hat on. You'll be fine. Only we just pulled a Metcore. Maybe I should try and get into the delivery drone. We need a CPU, so we're going to need to scavenge like crazy. Let's keep the research going. Graphene solar cells, very important there. And then energy storage. Fuel mixing done. So we can officially craft. So if we just say until 30 in here, use that veg oil to craft up some of that. Yoko will keep on top of the fuel now. And we get all of this done, right? We can send them out and all that jazz. And we could potentially run a drone off a diesel generator too. See this engine debris, look. High physical skill will improve the scavenge results. It's only 2 hours. Going out to that is good. I'll probably go to a couple more explores though. I'm going to grab in a couple more t-shirts too. We'll get 5 t-shirts actually. That's probably what I need to do. Once we've got them of each, I'm going to micromanage the clothing. And there's our next 2 flamethrowers. This is insanely good because we'll be laughing. I need to get this wood going though, so I'm going to have someone come and do this. Right, Rita, it is time to go explore. Now, it's a catch-22 every time because she's got low physical, so she won't bring much back. But she does observe stuff on the expedition, so I don't know. I need Ken on scavenge now. Another power cell there. Oh, cure plant. See what I mean? Like, if I got that earlier, that would have been great. I wouldn't have had to waste any time on the research for it, but that's fine. Right, exploration complete. Oh, detect one of the ship's data storage. Contains bits of ship's memory. Yes. This is breakthrough. Breakthrough research. Let's go. Oh, chitin synthetics. Are you serious right now? That's rubbish. Right, we got risk and meltdowns coming in now. I need to sort this. You're starving. Why is there no food? Emily, what are you doing? There are no sticks. Oh my god, there's no sticks. There we go. They're all starving. Emily, you're gonna have to stay up. Got 77 aggressive animals. Right, there's food. I'm sorry. Krista is starving. Go and eat. No, 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 no. Okay, Emmeline. Yeah, you're cooking again. Krista needs to eat, okay? So can you sort that? Because we really don't need her dying. Really don't need a meltdown before this attack either. Right, they are attacking, so where are they actually? I don't know if I got time to eat. So we'll get these guys in for now. Emmeline. Oh no, Krista. You need to eat, please. This is really bad. Really, really bad. Quick nab of food. Go, go, go. Right, it's down to ravenously hungry. They're already here. Run. Oh no. Run! Oh my god, she's so slow. Right, Yoko up. Oh, I let slip there. This isn't good. Emmeline, you might need to help out. Not good. Hopefully they miss the bites here. Right, let's get Emmeline back a little bit outside of the flames. Krista, I need you to run through. You'll be fine. No bleed, which is the main... she just got the bleed. Get up there. I got 2 in one tower. I didn't even know... Oh, they're both stood in the tower. Okay. Bye. We're fine. We're good. Oh man, that was close. Super close. I need to be careful that I don't mess that up again this time. But loads more raw insect meat. See what I mean? We're going to have fuel non-stop now, so it can run off diesel generators at least. Let's speed it up. I think that's as good as done. I don't know how many to butcher. I'll probably start the butcher process, but we'll see. As long as Emmeline's cooking, we're fine. Okay, and once you're done, can you... Oh, Emmeline's doing it. We're good. Almost got caught out there, but we're fine. And look at this. We can start the expeditions like crazy now. Just going to wait, though. I'm just going to get these going. Construction, Rita. That's why you need to be home. They all need to mirror this. So let's ferment. And we'll soon use up that raw insect meat, to be fair, with the fermentation, so... And we survived without a meltdown, too. They're all a little bit happy. They're all just hungry. My own stupidity. You know what? Electric furnace, then, wouldn't be such a bad idea, would it? Electric cooking stove, sorry. All right, Rita, you're going to go on an expedition again. We're going to do the 4 hours. Once we get up to where it's taking more than half a day, we'll probably stop. I'm hoping to get lucky with something nearby. Or we just need to pull CPUs. Any CPUs. That will do for the insect meat, though. We're filling up our storage quite a lot. I might need to copy in. Just bring this a little bit wider. Maybe 2 more shelves there. Small broadleaf tray. Great. What a terrible discovery. Give me something better. Anyway, we might get something from her. Looks like we're losing some harvest here. What's going on? Exploration complete. That's a spaceship's brain. Go there immediately. Oh, supercomputer. Yes! I managed to pull some CPU cores. I think that might be infinite. Don't quote me on it. It is. Oh, we get CPU cores indefinitely. Yes, that's insane. Don't think I need to go out again now. That kind of opens up everything now. So, delivery drones will be able to get up and running. So, I'm going to start the power. Let's grab a wind turbine. Let's just put it on the back here, actually. And we'll get a power line. And we'll just get a delivery drone over this way once we can. Yes, Rita. And she brought back 3 as well. That's pretty good. Is that the exact amount we need? I'm pretty sure it is. Let's get delivery drones going. Right, I'm considering sending Ken to go hunt something. Yeah, hunt that flat-headed animal, mate. I know you're unhappy, sir, and you've got a sniper, so just start blasting it. That'll keep him nice and happy. That is our first bit of meat that we can put on to the drying racks as a variety of food source as well. And we're just getting in some t-shirts because I don't know if anyone's got any. This will help keep them cooler as well if they don't have them. You like Emmeline, we can swap you for a t-shirt. I don't know what point I transition to get some carbon here, guys. We're really lucky that they're super close, but I really don't want to... I'm going to have to like go up here and drag them this way because I don't want to be pulling them back into my base. Although I could pull them down and we fight them from here. I don't know. Right, what I need Krista to do here is finish graphene solar cells, then get breakthrough so we can get straight onto this one. I am going to have her pushing out onto the turrets and stuff eventually. There's graphene solar cells. I'm hoping she hits a breakthrough. Again, we're going to have to set a, what's it called up? Sensor devices we need to grab. Do I need sensor devices? I'm not sure if I need those. Let's move this second there. It shouldn't take long. Let's carry on the scavenge and stuff here. Some meds, that's good. That's all the meds we're going to need though. Could potentially also grab cereal coffee. We have the grain, don't we? I do think an L cook stove is very sensible off the back of here, just to put it on there as well. So it saves us the sticks, and honestly, we have 4 electronics. I can go and get some more, or get into crafting them. There we go, got some dried meat. We're looking good on food now. Let me just double check that they can eat that. Yeah, dried meat. You have to manually put them in, so I'll make sure they're all able to eat that one. We need silicon big time as well. So I'm going to commit to grabbing some, because we're going to need that for electronics. I think I will build quite a few turrets. I don't know. Like, we probably need to. I need to keep everything as low as possible, though, for as long as possible. So once those flyers come, that is going to be scary. I am going to connect in the L cook stove, though, because I don't want to use up any more on this. So we're going to turn off the refuel here. Going to get rid of that. 124. Holy crap. Please don't go off observing. Thank you. Let's not do that right now. Let's slow it down a second. That's concerning. Oh, that's not concerning. We should be fine. I think we're all good, aren't we? Yeah, I can grab more CPUs. Now, what's great is I can grab CPUs and break them down. Because CPUs broken down create silicon that we need. So I might break those down and then go back out. So we're not going to be on the drone yet. So I won't need to observe. We'll use CPUs as our way of getting those in. And then we'll send Rita out eventually. Pretty far away. Scaring me out there, dear. So what that means is we can then get electronics. So I'll let that finish off. We'll queue that one up and then we're good. And then power shouldn't be a problem. And again, CPUs, that's what we need for our turrets, right? So we can just mass send to that over and over. L cook stove. Can we do any tasty recipes here? We could. We could do bread. We could also do meat stew. Let's go for 2 meat stews. Let's not use the dried meat though. We'll use the raw insect meat. Let's also do some veggie stew. We'll get 2 of those. And then once you're done with those, we'll get 2 veggie soups as well. I'd be pretty happy with this. This will keep happiness boosts insane from those. Takes a little bit longer to do, but that's okay. Oh, our cook stove is going to be a bit of a nightmare to power, but we've got 12 meals because we found some emergency rations, so we'll hold fire anyway. Once we get a second one of these in, it'll be good. So, are there only 1? Why did I think there were 5? It's the batteries that are 5, isn't it? So actually, we can go ahead and get a little power grid going. There's the energy storage. Risk a meltdown for Krista. Krista, before we do anything, are you eating, actually? Let's let you eat. Come and quickly play darts before we do anything else. Are you going to be happy? I don't think they're going to be happy. You need to get in now. Oh, God. They're pretty close. You can see the speed of Krista is a bit of a nightmare, isn't it? Right, Ken on there. Krista there. Rita there. Yoko there. Emmeline in the middle. I could probably get more traps. You see how they're coming in this bit? I could probably fill that out. That'll reduce the amount that come as well. This is a hell of a lot. It's not going to matter too much, though, because we have... Oh, my God, they came in. Why did they chew through the side? Oh, dear. Oh, dear, indeed. Emmeline? I'm going to need you to run outside this way. That's it. Go that way. And get a pop off, please. I need to make this wider. I'm going to try and tease it as much as possible. Damn it, man. That's so annoying. Right, this is a problem. I need her to get some shots off. But I also need her to come outside. They'd had enough, I suppose. Alright, let's just run around. We can take a couple of hits off this. I think one of our towers is down, so we're going to need to come in. There we go. If we can pull them into the flames... Oh, they've chewed through some of those too, which isn't ideal. I don't want to burn myself, but I'm going to come this way. Emmeline, come back through here, please, and then get a shot off. Oh, God, this is not a good time to be doing this right now. Emmeline, I need you to help. Go, go, go. I think we're good. We're going to survive just fine. But yeah, this is a lesson that I'm going to have to take right here. Right, you need to start helping and stunning this way. Rita is going to bleed out. How bad is she here? Yeah, see all these bites? That might be a problem. Only 14 left. Yeah, that made them chew up our stuff. Bleeding out still in 9. Are we good? 5 more. 4 more. Okay, Rita, go rest. Yoko, how long is for you? 9 hours for you. Ken, 1 day. And not life-threatening. Cool. Emmeline, can you... I'll let Ken finish them off, actually. He should be fine. Yeah, there we go. Ken can sort it. Yoko, go heal yourself, please. Rita, you lie down. Emmeline, Rita, she's going to be super slow. 8 hours. Is this going to be enough? She's going to do all the superficial bites first, which is a pain. So I need her to kind of lie down. Heal. Go, go, go. This is dangerous right here. Bleeding out. Hopefully it heals the right things. Right, there we go. We're slowing it down. It is dealing with the bites first. I think we're okay. Yoko, how are you doing? Ken, you're still drafted. That's not good. Krista, are you still drafted? Yes, you are. Let's go to bed, please. Ken, you sort yourself. Krista, you sort yourself. I don't need Yoko to die. This is bad. Rita's okay, I think. Yeah, no bleeding there. Yoko, can you sort your bitten off flesh, please? I'm going to put her in, and then Emmeline, I'm going to switch to you to treat heal. Go, go, go. Oh, that was close. It's so much faster when someone else is doing it. We should be fine here. As long as the bites get treated, we'll slow it down. Because otherwise they just treat the superficial bites. A falling rescue pod. What? Crash rescue pod? Oh, we got a lot of work to do. Need a lot of wood. So we're going to have to cut down some trees here. And I've got a bit of a thing to sort. What we're going to need to do is cancel these. Sorry, go wider with these. So we don't want them coming to attack us, right? So we're going to go wider. And we're good. Oh, just about saved them. That's not good. Can't treat. Wow, we got a lot to do. See what I mean by when you take damage, though, it is bad. You are left with something crazy. Right, Krista, you've got bitten off flesh. Can you... Emmeline, you don't need to heal yourself. Come and cut some trees for me. We need all this wood. Crazy that that's probably going to be the thing that ends this one. I don't know. Let's see. I'll just get Emmeline cutting everything. Rita, you're fine. Can you heal? Ken? I don't know whether I need him to recover. I think we untick the recover here. Yoko, you're treated. Let's everyone get up. You're all fine. No recovery. Let's go. Got stuff to do. And let's get all of this sorted. So as this is completely spangled, we're just going to break these down. And we'll get this wider one in. And at least I'll be able to... there we go. We'll get all this moving. I also will need to potentially... I'm going to hold off on the butcher. We've got loads of fuel. Not going to do it right now. I just need all of this done. So if everyone can just get on their thing right now. Rita, I know you're repairing, but can you come and cut these as well, please? I think they chewed because I populated this. I need to stand them there before anything, and then we move them in as well. It's my own doing, really. Hopefully the scars... I mean, we got pain as a bit of a problem, so we're going to need maybe tea or something. 21 days in, though. We had Krista go into a meltdown. That's okay. She's berserk, but at least it isn't like eating frenzy where she'll eat all the raw food and stuff. So we can deal with that. Rita, I've pushed to play some darts. Hopefully we can fix hers. Yep, she's good. Ken, not so much. Another spaceship debris. See what I mean? This map's crazy for it. This needs to get fixed. Massively. Might let Ken eat, then we're going to force him to repair. Emmeline, I know you're not part of building, but can you repair the flamethrowers, please? They're all ready. Thank you. Ken, can you repair the insufficient skill level? Construct these. Deconstruct these. Let's get you all going, please, guys. See, we've actually just lost pretty much 2 days of full progress because of a silly mistake. Oh, well. There should be enough wood for all of these. We don't have enough for these, but at least we've got 2 flamers in, so, and the towers are back up. And wind turbines now, we have enough to cover that one. What we're researching at the moment, sense devices, cool. Few meds. So we got some bandages and first aid kits, so we're all good. I'm going to need to focus up probably a couple of short bows. And there's meat stew. Cool, that'll make you happier, guys. I need to make Ken happier. Should we go get him to shoot something? Go on. There you go. That meat better? Yeah, that worked. Cool, and we got the veggie stews in now as well, so that should help with the happiness. I take it all back. Look at that. He's going to go U4. He ate he scored 180 on darts, played darts, and the meal exquisite with a tasty meal is huge. Right, repaired and fence coming up. Good. I feel a little bit better now. Delivery drones have started as well, so that's going to be good. We probably want to go out and grab or start the... I think once... Yeah, electronics needs to come in. I think what I'm going to do is put electronics, then delivery drones. Because the turret's going to take some time as well. Oh, research insight. Well done. Again, we're going to need a bit of power for that as well. So I think a couple more of these. We need metal to come in as well. And we're good. Right, defense is back up and running. I do potentially want to go around our base at some point, but I need to clear all this. So I don't know where we'd have our defensive position. Maybe here? It's a lot of transition to do though, and I don't know. I could just separately wall this. That could work too, so I might do that. So let's maybe be a bit crafty with it, just so it uses up some of the wood. And if I can attach this in, we'll be fine. Lots of bug meat about to rot away, but we're making a lot of fuel, so I don't think it matters. We have loads. Also going to hold fire before we push in. This delivery drone is going to change everything, hopefully. Now, as we're coming out of the summer, I'm going to grab 5 pairs of sneakers. And we're going to go for normal trousers. We need fabric and leather, which we're doing. So let's grab 5 pairs of those. The summer stuff didn't need it too much. What I'm going to do is then tell Ken to come and hunt. And we're going to dry off some of these for the leather. Oh my god, 106. Not as bad as last time. Defense is up. Good. See, we're reducing the numbers down slightly here, and it decreases the attack. As electronics crafting. So, production, we're going to need the soldering bench. And we'll have it just off the edge. Let's go over here. I can make the electronics work. Pretty far away this time. What I'll do is not populate this side. But Emmeline, you go in the middle. Ken, do you want to come over this way? Krista here. And then Yoko, just stay down the bottom for now. Just realize this is a bit of a hill too. It means the flamers aren't as effective. If you're wondering, they can run under it if it's a big hill, which can be a bit of a problem. They should path correctly this time. We will take a sniper shot from distance on the get-go, right? I think I will try and get everyone up 2 snipers, 1 pulse rifle, 4 snipers. Got a big combination of attackers here. But this one, yep, definitely going to go much smoother than the last one. Oh, one got through. No, didn't get through. Got burnt to crisp. And all the trapped ones we should be able to finish off. 10 more. The difference, eh? It's kind of crazy, and there's a toxic ash. Right, we're going to have to do a bit of butchering. I'll probably just butcher specific ones here. Let's get everyone off that. And we'll take the explodies as well. Those guys, the small ones can wait. We could also go on to the fuel traps, but it's a lot of metal. Now, in order to get leather, we're going to need Ken to hunt these guys. So we'll get him just pushing on some of those for the leather. That'll be all we need for our shoes. And they should also give us something else. What's this? Signal rocket. Must be another survivor. Wow, am I really getting this many survivor people? Now, how far away are they? 6 hours. I could potentially go to that. Yeah, let's do it. That does mean more people that we need to send away, but I feel like extra pair of hands right now to catch up on our previous would be good. And then we'll go back to observing this now. We may as well get our own, right? Yoko, can you kind of stop that, please? You're going to end up getting hurt. Although it's bleeding. This will be the leather. Yoko, come and butcher this instead. Oh, Heptagonia. That's huge. Yes. That is actually huge. Ah, we have a really good spot right here for it too. Look at this. I think I'll go off to the side actually. Like, actually huge, because that is just permanent food. So why not, right? All right, signal rocket. What do we have? Help them fight off the beast. No risk. Yes, we may as well help them fight it off. Who is it? Mackie. Good job. Now get both back. Don't recall what she's good at. Healing. Okay. All right, we'll get that extra bed in. I need to get her with some earplugs then. Cause I don't... Oh, we got one in stock. Perfect. Who hasn't got earplugs then? We need to craft one more lot. I might get Mackie doing all the kind of like bits. So I might have her cutting and mining for now. That'll do. Because we need quite a few sticks. Right, let's take Krista off the hunt now. Let's get her back on observe. Welcome back, guys. Actually, what's Mackie's building to? No, she's a 2. A 1, sorry. Let's get her constructing little bits as well. Why not? And now Mackie's here. We're going to cut down some more trees and continue this. So actually, we'll come to this zone. And what we'll do is have this connected in here. Now, we'll probably want a perimeter fence of some kind. We also want a couple of gates. So, I say a couple, quite a few, so they're not having to go all the way around. So, we'll start building that out. And it does force them in quite substantially. I've got to be careful because that means they're going to have to go all the way around to come to this. Come on, get me another weapon, please. Mackie is unarmed. Let's get you armed then with a short bow. And we've discovered the silicon leaf. So I'm not going to grab any yet, but we will put the farm for it down. And I think we fit in nicely just over here. We might want a fairly big one of that. I'm going to cancel this salvage. I'm going to get them to focus on the scavenge and salvage here. I think this is going to be where our attack entrance point is going to become the norm. So we can set... I'll keep this one here and then we'll set up a second one this side. It kind of makes sense, doesn't it? And when we're ready, we'll move all that over. So I am getting in new short bows just to replenish theirs. As you can see, they're pretty battered on some just so they're ready. And then I'm hoping at some point we're going to be able to go into some better stuff. So silicon plus metal alloy, we're going to want until 10 electronics. And then what we'll need to do is go out. But I do have this set. So let's go to 100 on those. Actually, you know what? 200. And then we'll send out Rita anyway to get CPUs, and we'll get our silicon from that early on. Supercomputers, let's go. And I could do with getting her physical up, so bench press, let's get those in as well. I really need Krista to kick in and get this research pumping a bit quicker though. Delivery drones is a big one, and she's discovered a Draka. I mean, we could then tame them if we want. I reckon late game taming of those actually would help with survival, but research insight, beautiful. 76%, that's what we needed. I might start. I get a shroom torch for these guys as a supercomputer. You come back. I think she's going to bring 3 or 4 now. Insane. And then once we start with these electronics crafting, we should be able to... I mean, Yoko, should I have her focusing that, or should I have Ken focusing that? Yoko's quicker. Yeah, let's do Yoko. Once she's done here, I think we should be good. And there's our leather. 101, nice. Oh, yes, they're fighting. Make them bleed, boys. If you can get a bit of bleed on them, that's fantastic. Couple bleeding. I mean, not that it matters. Right, I'm going to get Krista to eat a nice meal here to sort her out. And there's delivery drones. Yeah, buddy. Right, we need those 4 electronics next. So we'll just stick a delivery drone, honestly, in a place where it's not going to get chewed. So let's go there. Here we go. I've got it sped up a little bit. Just start shredding a few of these down. Should be nice and easy. Remember, we got that 1 extra hand now as well. Each time is a little bit more. Maybe move you back a little bit. How are we doing? Yep, all good. Speed it up. And that is game over. Right, get to bed. Right, raw insect meat. How much fuel do we have? 223. I might just grab some. I mean, let's maybe just do these guys. I don't need them every time. Later on we will. Ooh, animal migration. That's going to come in clutch before. Ken, do you want to do some hunting? I think we'll manually get him to do that. Don't really check her stuff. Sleeps twice as slow. She has the natural curiosity too, so you can actually send her out on the expedition. She likes taking walks, which is good. Actually not a great character, is she? Oh, her heat tolerance is great, though. We are coming into the winter, so we're going to need some kind of fur cap. Let's get 6 of those. Yep, a lot of it, I know. We're working on it. Delivery drone just needs 2 more electronics. I'm forcing Yoko to craft them at the moment. Actually, you know what? Let's send Maki out. And I might send her to this close one because there's a chance she could pull a weapon. We got a sniper from it the last time, right? All right, let's see what she observes for us. Right, engine debris. Oh, CPU, scrap metal, or electronics. Let's grab electronics, please. And Olfin. I mean, if you can field observe like a... I don't know. Let's hunt these guys. Field observe the broodmother. That'd be fantastic. Just gearing up for the winter. As you can see, we're in -1 in the evenings now, so we need to sort that out. A little bit of hunting, please. Bit more dried meat for the foreseeable. And drone coming in. I will be naming the drone after a member on the channel and the turrets. All like, if we get anything in, we will be naming them after that as well. Same with the robots, so just as a little thank you. I'll randomize it. And turrets are at 65% now, guys, as well. Right, let's move in. So, what is it for the railgun? We need nanotubes, right? Okay, so we'll work on that. Let's grab... After these, what do we want to get? We don't need CPU assembly at all. I really don't think we need fridges, but it might work to go onto a freezer. You can just get 1, right, for the meals. Maybe sleep training would help. That would help with Maki's double thingy. Delivery drone is disconnected, so let's copy one of these. And Raul, it is you. Thanks for your support, man. Really, really appreciate it. You get to be the drone today. Right, once this is operational, I can set this up. I also need to mirror this. So we can put deliver off. Thank you. Drone. You got it. No more transportation at all, so we can do whatever we want. The drone will go out and do its job. Ah, we have a drone and no house. It's great, isn't it? Right, we brought back quite a lot of electronics, right? So we can now start pushing into our next thing. Let me just double check. I don't think we're going to need any more earplugs. We'll leave these on. Short bows are good, so when they want to change them, we're fine. I think we can go ahead and break down some of the summer shoes, to be honest. I don't think we're going to need them. And we're going to move into, hopefully, getting our own weapons done. So pulse rifles, once they're good as well. But looking good. I mean, honestly, we're going to be fine. I just need the trousers to probably kick in. This is the last time we're doing the shoes. And then we'll sort the trousers, then we'll get the hats. I think I need to start committing to getting those nanotubes. So I think what I'll have to do is take Ken out. I'm thinking this nest here, because then I can run across the top here. As you can see, we got a little bit of idling from Emmeline now. Is there anything else we need? More cutting, more constructing. So let's get that wood going. And then we're going to start getting the... I mean, we have wooden fortifications, right? It's tempting to start my setup. Yeah, let's do it. So if we get a wooden gate off the back, let's assume maybe here. I'm actually going to destroy some of these out. And I'm going to make it bigger. We're going to go even bigger base. And we'll salvage that one over there. So we'll be ready for our entrance. So what I'm going to do is have the thicker wall first. So we'll use up some of these. And we'll start building this out. And then we'll have our typical small fence gap to keep them further away. I need a full setup because once the wildlife start going crazy later on, it is a problem. And we're going to need so much wood to do it. So keep cutting that all down. Just got a distress signal. We're getting so many on this one. I reckon this is like a seed where you could get 8 survivors. Oh, I see hypothermia kicking in now. We're going to need some of these better things. I reckon I could start getting some batteries going. So I'm just going to put in some heaters. They're not great at all, these guys, but if we can set them up to kind of heat the main bits where they stand, we should be all right. Let's see. And then we'll get in some batteries. Let's set up a small battery grid just here. We'll get 3. I'm going to deconstruct the campfire. Actually, if we've got sticks, we could get in a fireplace as well. Sounds weird, right? But I'm going to do it, and then we'll mine up this rock here. They do produce a little bit, and I can make my coffee off there anyway, because hypothermia is not good. Right, you need to change your shoes right now. You also need to change your bow. Yeah, it's working. By the heaters, you'll see 5 outdoor. We'll get 12 or so, 13, 14, Nighttime, they should be okay. Just to take the edge off with those heaters. This is where the dried meat's going to come in pretty handy. We've got 215. We also needed some heptagony, but we're not really going to get any. So we're going to have to potentially... I mean, we're always going to have the bug meat anyway, and there's a little bit more we can hunt with here. So let's go ahead. Let's tell Ken to hunt these guys. And we need a little bit more wood. Right, Ken has killed those two, so a little bit more there. We are... Oh my god, here we go. Right, we're getting into the big boys now. So we got 11 of those. I don't really hold too much concern for these, I'll be honest. And I think we'll butcher them when they come as well. These ones are obviously going to be gone very soon. Right, let's have a look. So -2 outdoors. In front of these little stoves or fires are 7, 9, 10 degrees. So we're looking good. Only thing we need to consider is the status of these. So once the... Actually, we've got batteries charging anyway, so we're good. Bring everyone in. We really don't want to get caught out by these big guys. Firstly, they move pretty quick. Secondly, they hit very hard. So we're going to want to make sure we're ready. Obviously, we have the tower to save us. And when we get onto the big ones, the traps don't necessarily stop these ones, right? So they're going to run straight at everything. Honestly, though, when we get the butchering going and diesel and our full perimeter, I'm going to start the turrets. So it won't be too bad. I just need to make sure I have that set up. Use my nice open gate. Oh, the traps are working. Good. So yeah, this is going to be a pretty straightforward kill. I'll probably speed this one up. I mean, no concerns at all. Yeah, there it is. All gone. They just take a lot of hits, right? Can you imagine when these are all mixed in with other stuff? This is why we need probably the snipers. But we will butcher those. Yoko, though, before you do anything else, I want you to eat, and then you can go play darts. Here comes the snow. I think we're good inside, aren't we? Oh, hungry pests as well. Now, these are really annoying because, actually, you see where this has an average growth? Once we get back into spring, these will start being good again. There's automated turrets. Good job. We're on to cereal coffee now, and let's maybe get electric smelting. And I'm going to continue my mass cut appeal here, so we can carry on getting our defensive bit in. I think for now we connect those in like that. That should be fine. There's the cereal coffee. Can't make it yet. Look at this, for that fire there, look. Makes it nice and warm for bedtime. Well, traps triggering them off, so they are going to bleed out a little bit. I'm fairly happy that we could probably wall in all of this, though. Can't have there, I'm not going to be able to build on this section. So realistically, I will wall in my farms, and I'll also salvage this. I think Mackie, once you're good, you can also scavenge, right? Because we're out of scrap metal right now. I might also put Ken back on that. Yeah. Let's get you smashing through that, please. And there we go. So this edge will be walled in. We need so much wood here anyway. I'm cutting down a bit, but I'll carry on with these guys as well. Krister, I know you're hard at work. Do you want to maybe play some darts for now? You can eat afterwards. Bench press is coming in. I'm going to start... The only reason I'm doing that is for the physical strength. I don't know if I'm going to need it, but it's fine. I might queue up flat cannons as well. So flat cannons are going to help me at the top, aren't they? When those flyers do come. Day 31. All right, there's bench press. Thank you for the research insight. I might get that in. Cheeky little bench press outside right now. This isn't going to look beautiful, guys. It just needs to be functional. It's a huge perimeter, but there's a reason for that. I'm prepping for the satellites and stuff later on, so it's not too difficult. And we need them away from the walls, because when the wildlife goes crazy... I think it's probably time that we queued up construction basics at some point as well. I think I will build just a small opening. There's going to be no walk-in freezers or anything. Just maybe a little sleep hut and one small area for these guys, just out of wood. Right, there's refrigerators. And we've cleared that one out. Nice. So one salvage over this way and we are good. I'm going to need to continue this stuff. Meteor Rain's a great one. Doesn't do anything. Another power cell there. And I think I'm going to need some more silicon. We've got 3 CPUs here. Tempted to break that down, which we'll do. And then I'm going to send Mackie firstly to this engine debris to get rid of it. And I'm hoping we can pull a weapon. Still hoping. And then once she's back, I'll go to the next one. Oh, sniper. Boom. Right, Rita, you're going to get this next sniper, please. When it's ready. Right, that's 2 railgun snipers now. Feeling good. Oh, here we go. We get a nice mix. Humming fly, thank you. No use for me. Shrieking noises. Okay. And engine debris. We got power cells from a broken weapon. Okay. Well, it should be back in time, hopefully. We'll take the extra power cell. And Rita actually choosing to do her bench press herself, which is great. Right, I'm going to grab everyone because they're really close. They're right here. And there's a lot of them. So Ken, you're going to go up in there. Rita, you're going to go there. Yoko, Mackie, Emmeline, Krista. Just sit back. Well, that's one big guy down. Look at the extra sniper shots, man. The world of difference. Please don't chew through anything. Please come the correct way. I think we're good. Obviously, if brood mothers come in the fight, I will send out the 2 snipers to go kill them beforehand. We have one big guy get through there. I think we're okay. Yep. Nice and easy. Drone, you need to be careful. And there we go. So, we'll carve up the big boys. I'll probably butcher a few of these. Because we could potentially make some meat stews as well, which we want. I'm going to need these fur caps to come in, I think. Ken, what are you up to? Can you sew those trousers after, please, mate? Hey, laser pistol too. Very nice. Okay, so Krista, Yoko. Let's give it to Krista. That's huge. I think I need to push the fur caps, but I really want to finish these trousers and then we're good, aren't we? Oh, synthetic helm too. Very nice. Okay. So synthetic helm, I'm not sure has any better cold stats, but it's a defensive thing, isn't it? So well, first let's have a look. Yeah, just cold tolerance. That's great. That's actually really good. So who has the weaker cold? Below 39. Sorry, wrong one. Above 0, above -7, above 2 to -2, -4. So Rita, you're going to get the synthetic helm. We have enough leather, I think, to knock up some. Yeah, we do. That's great. So we're going to go for... Maybe try 4 coats. We'll try and make do. Don't normally go that route. I just make do. But once you, like, on the harder difficulty, you've got to focus the buildings, haven't you? Could have potentially done that. We're not going to go to shrieking noises. We're going to grab... Is there anything else? I mean, I'm going to do another explore. We'll send Mackie on that one. And here's what we're going to now do with these guys. So we're going to leave 4 gap. We're going to come all the way up. I'm going to need to get some gates in the back of here. And there's our first fur cap. Very nice. We'll get a gate there. Maybe one there. I'm just going to dot them around because I haven't quite figured out how we're going to do these yet. A little bit of idling. Let's get a bit more wood cut down. Try my hardest not to cut too many things at once, you know. And we've discovered the boxer. Lovely. Exploration complete. See a patch of unknown plants which looks usable. Observe it. Peculiar chew root. Okay. Might have a decent taste when cooked. Do I even need those? Probably not, to be honest. That food supply now is pretty low, so I feel like we should probably butcher everything that we can, because we can turn that into the meat side of things, can't we? So when they're good, hot drinks we can grab, but we can grab like meat soup as well. And next attack, so a bit smaller. We've managed to work down a lot of our resources. There's a couple of big ones, but that's okay, I think. Now, I'm just working to replace most of these into here. So what I'm doing is connecting that in, then I'm going to destroy these, bring this wall all the way down, and this is the start. And then once I get up to this front bit, I can set up our defensive bit. So I should probably do that now, like that, look. And then we'll know what we're doing. I'll relocate the balloon this side as well. Base is going to be pretty sizable for what we're doing, but I think it's worth it. Right, this should be another straightforward one. I'm going to butcher every single one of these. Kill the big guy, please, guys. The whole moving of these traps is going to take ages. Yeah, that's easy work, really. Especially with that extra laser pistol now. Insane. And we're ready for the large wall across there. We're going to need a lot more wood. I'm actually going to bring this a little bit further this way. Base is going to be large. This is good. The front bit's not going to have the walls, so we just need to destroy this. We're going to have the fence gates this side. Hopefully it'll make sense once it's built, but There's been a few times where I think I have what I need. So we go like that. And then we'll need a fence gate. Sleep training is done. Huge. And then we're on to electric smelting. We should be able to fly through a few things now. I'm going to grab AI core, I think. Right, electric smelting is also done. I feel like I'm in a good place with this now. So I'm going to continue to get my batteries in. And flat cannons. I'm hoping to have one of those in before the bad occurs, you know. I'm also going to go ahead now and we can probably get some diesel generators. So we knock 4 of those in and we put in a low bat sensor when we got the CPU. We'll stick this next to it just to have these kick in. We got enough fuel now. I'm going to remove this field. We don't need the stick one. I want this in line on this bit. So this is going to come from this point and we want to come to about here. And then from that point, we're going to get in the normal fence. Another one. Hello, guys. What have we got? Small mantis and then 22 huge. Just waiting for the inevitable, what's it called, to come in. Flyers. They're going to have to take the long journey around, though, which is good. And then from you, we're going to come all the way in. There is actually a way in. I've just realized. Hold on. They can come in through the back this way. Made a little mistake here by not blocking this off. And I don't have the wood for it. Let's see, they might path correctly anyway. It's still a long way around, so... Yeah, they can come through here, look. And around through the back. I completely didn't see that one. And the answer is yes. Okay, they might be coming the correct way, which is fantastic. So they didn't see this. Good. And when they see one do it, they'll all follow, mainly. So we're fine. I was lucky. I can probably get rid of this then. Speed it up a little bit. I'm pretty sure we can shred this down just fine. And there we go. Mortar butcher. They're coming like every 2 days now. I haven't got any CPU cores. Right, let's get out. Rita, off you go. I can't build my sensor, so we're just burning that fuel. Not that it matters. And we can also queue up freezers, I just realised. Let's put that at the front, because I'm going to get one freezer for the meals. I know it's winter right now anyway, and this food will be classed as refrigerated. Nest formation. They don't exist on this map, only in the jungle, so that's pointless. And an injury, great. Oh, that is so annoying. That means we're not coming back to the CPU cores, I'm going to have to go out again. And there's freezers, good stuff. These are only electronic, so I will get one in. I don't think they get affected by the elements either, so we'll stick one there. What do we get? Smoke leaf. Nice, that's tea boiling. That's not bad. We actually have some around here too. And there we go. Let's grab those CPUs. Hopefully I'm bringing a few back. 3. Might go back out again. I really want to get onto the turrets once this is up. When are we on to building? Okay, flat cannons. Let's go construction basics. Obviously outer walls more important, but... So in here we'll have just cooked. Just cooked. That's fine. And then we'll take those off there. It doesn't hold loads, so we've only got a couple of slots left, as you can see, but... Alrighty, there we go. So we'll have a couple of gates there. We'll get one at the side. I don't want anyone exiting out of this bit, actually, so we'll leave that there. And we'll continue on getting these tiny bits in. Each corner piece, you have the 2 coming out. That means they run away from the fence. So they run 2 squares away, if that makes sense. A little tip. Said it a few times, but it's good. It means that rather than running next to the fence here, they'll run to the edge, right? And you can see over the fence better. We're almost ready for the big move. We'll probably have to make sure everything's built, then fight, then move it. How many more trees are we cutting? So I see 460 still needed. And research insight on the construction basics. Beautiful. Not going to start that yet, though. And we've got our grid. So let's go active circuit 10 for these. Control circuit 10 on the diesel generators. I do have an electric guide on the channel if anyone's wondering. Threshold charge, let's go 40. That's fine. So once these are all changed, they should turn off. And then when the batteries get below 40%, they'll turn on. Look at that. Are they big guys? Huge. No, see? We've managed to reduce it all down by using up our resources. I can't stress it enough. Fantastic. I'm going to put in a couple more power things just dotted around so nobody can get an electric shock. I need to start scavenging like crazy though and breaking some stuff down. So I think it would be nice to get the scrap metal from those, but I don't think we need them. We need more expeditions and salvaging. So we've got that one there. I think there's another one in the bushes. But other than that, we're not great. We're going to have to go out to get some. It's tempting to send Mackie now, actually. Let's have a look. Yeah, let's send Mackie exploring. She won't be here when the attack comes, but I think we'll be fine. Need to start getting their strength up or whatever it is, physical, to start bringing back more scrap. They're right out front, these, so I'm going to have to grab everyone ready. It's the middle of the night, but we're going to do it now. We're ready to fight. Now, it is dark. It's going to be a bit of a pain. They have to come all the way around now, as you can see. So we're soon going to be able to move this across. Even that just slows them down right now, actually. And feathers on the expedition. Great. Let's speed it up. Okay. I don't know whether I want to butcher. I might butcher a couple of the bloateds. Cargo pod, crates scattered everywhere. Go there immediately. Let's see what we get. Emergency rations and scrap metal. That's not too bad right now. I mean, it's some scrap, right? And I'll send maybe... Is Ken? Who's our best physical here? Yeah, Ken. How's that hypothermia doing? Krista, maybe put on a fur cap. Looks like we got enough wood to do everything. Let's cancel you. I need the scrap metal. You know what? I'm just going to put this one over here. There's a pod right in there. So we'll scavenge that pod as well. Electronics are great, but I need the scrap metal right now, guys. Quite happy the perimeter is actually nearly done. Just one final bit to put as a big wall here. And then I can break this down. This relocate is going to take ages. I'm going to start moving the traps now, though. I'm not sure how far we go. I think that should be good. For the one extra, it's like an arrow. And then we get this one coming around. What do we get? Flat cannons done. Nice. We're going to move these 4. There we go. And then we'll get the flame turrets over this way as well. There's a lot of moving. I'm hoping we're going to have enough time. Uneven. Oh, no. Okay, we'll go a little bit further back. Not a problem. I don't want to hit my own tower with this. So I might break that one down and go there. You know what? I might have it offset like that, actually. That could work really well. And we've just freed up a super amount of space here. Just make sure we're covered. We're sealed, aren't we? Yeah, just need to finish off this little bit. And then we'll close off the back gate. And then I think, other than that, we're fine. Tiny bit more wood. Let's grab these guys. Have a little bit spare for repairs. And then other than that, we are fine. So nice big base. Almost through the first year. I think I am going to get a flat cannon. But we'll have it on a circuit with a switch, right? So this flat cannon, I'm pretty much going to have... you know what? We're going to need decent flooring of some kind. So we're going to need some kind of like cement anyway. Let's go up. Oh, it's really uneven terrain here, so we can't build much. We'll go like that. I'm going to put a flat cannon just up there for now. Let's get healing balm ready as our next research. So when the flyers come, we will need to heal via that. Actually going to deconstruct these 2 little pieces here as well. I am going to move this over. If I can get one in there, then we're good. I might have the wall block these guys in. I wonder if we can move it. We can move it in, but that's not ideal. We need it kind of there. I might move these back then. We'll have them there. We can have maybe a 3rd one in there. I don't know. Yeah, because when the big guys come, we're just going to blast them like crazy with the fire. Yeah, we'll go 3 and 2. That should be fine. It's a pretty mild winter because we've just had some grain carry on. So that's quite nice. I don't have enough for the fur coats, but we got enough for... I don't think I need them. I'm going to hold fire. I think we might be all right. It's cold, but we're not having too many issues. Maybe 1 or 2. Let's try 2 jackets if we can. How's food looking? We're good. Aggressive animals, 125. Good. We're doing all right. Some of these Ulfin are going to potentially fight back. They are. Nice. Right, let's grab everyone. Ken, you get in there. Rita, you get in there. I have to actually come at this, I think. Not sure if I've done this right. I probably should have left a gap. Christy, you come with the pistol to the side. We'll get the extra towers up. I probably do need a gap in the middle. Let's see how we get on, though. Emmeline is at the side here, so... There should be no reason for him to ever come any other position now, other than the front. Oh, Ken, what are you doing all the way over there, mate? Oh, we've got a couple that have got through. I just realised we do have this gap, actually, which isn't ideal. That was very silly. I suppose most of the traps weren't moved, were they? Over here. You can save yourself, and you, Emmeline, if you can go and hide in there or something. They'll hopefully go for everyone else. Well, they're going to come around. Once they're all in, you can go through there. I'll let you fight the little ones. Oh my god, what am I doing? So I caused my own blockage there, which is a bit of a problem. I'll just keep holding these here then. And now we're good, I think. We'll get her to shoot on these. Wooden tower's been destroyed. Most are dead. Only Emmeline. Oh my god, he's attacking. Let's get away from that big boy. And you can hold there. Nice. Yeah, that gap needs walling off. Let's get everyone away. And we will butcher some of these. And let's make this a little bit better. So we'll get these repaired. Again, we're going to need loads of wood. My own silliness there wasn't ready. Well, we always knew it was going to be a little bit fiddly because we were transferring things over anyway, but it's fine. Emmeline, no waiting, please. Just going to put in a little bit of fence there. I'm going to open this up anyway, and then I'll get one more. I probably should have left those guys there, shouldn't I? There's the AI cores. Not going to craft those yet. We're just going to finish up a few smaller researches in the meantime. I might just go nanotubes printing, to be honest. We only want to get for the snipers, so I'm going to go nanotubes printing. Right, healing balm done. I should probably set some of those in. We've got a little bit of... yeah, when the glitter caps are here, let's go until 6 healing balm. We'll be out of the winter soon, so it's fine. Once these are in, I am going to move them across. So I'm just going to create a bit of space. We basically want an opening so they run to us. And then we'll move these across, and we are good. We're golden. Right, no more parting issues. They should come this way. Into the flame turrets. I actually just had a research insight on nanotubes printing. Look at that, 62%. I'm going to get some in. I mean, we could take these out. It's just time between attacks. Once I've got the snipers, we can grab some. We just need a tiny bit. But grabbing that armor would be nice. It means you have no issues with anything, and I can delete some of these out. Just going to hunt a couple more Ulfin with Ken as well, just to get more dried meat. We're pretty much through anyway, and we'll have the growth, so we're fine. We just need those to get butchered up. Couple more days and we are through the first year. I'm just going to clear out these stones. We're going to need them anyway, so we'll grab some of these. We might do a little bit of butcher on some of these. I don't think there's much there, but we'll grab them anyway. Are they shelf life is pretty bad actually. Let's cancel. Let's not waste time on that. We got enough. We got plenty of fuel, we got plenty of food, and we'll have some dried meat as well. So, and it looks like the final touches of our fence are in, and we're officially okay. Now, this little area, I mean, we're going to need... I'm thinking if we can get one of the satellites here, and one of the satellites maybe over this way, it means the defense-wise, they'll still come to the front. So, this back little bit will be where we start a little housing area. All right, nice and small. We're in such a good position because we're working stuff down that the attacks aren't too bad at the moment. And there's the floor. So this is going to be our first turret, but it is going to be a flat cannon. So we're essentially going to protect ourselves from flyers with this bad boy. And there's nanotubes printing. Oh, yes. Firstly, though, electric furnaces. We're going to replace these guys. So we'll get, I think, actually... Across to the batteries are fine. I need to grab everyone, don't I? Obviously, it's getting dark. We'll set up lighting and stuff as well. We are starting to get there with electrics now. I'll get a bunch of these diesel generators in and a few more of these guys. Just got to make sure we have enough scrap to do it. Where are they? Oh, they're coming from the side. So quickly deal with these. There's a spaceship debris crash, which we're probably going to go out on because that's how we're going to get our technology to continue on as well. But yeah, some more traps around the edge of these two might not be a bad shout because the odds are they're going to run across the sides. So this is such a small attack, it doesn't matter. So we'll just quickly wipe the floor with this one. There's quite a few, so we'll hit those up. And let's deconstruct these two. No more stick fuel. And then maybe copy in a couple more. And then we'll get in a couple of batteries too. Now, in terms of expedition, we are going to hit that one up. So crash site, 9 hours. Mackie, it's your turn to go to that crash site, please. It's a whole day we're going to lose her for. No queued research, so we should probably look to get something else here. Ah, churu oil. That's not bad. All right, we're going to need to get one of these, and we'll go, I think, transition into concrete, because we're going to need concrete floors, although brick is easier. All right, let's grab brick rooms. Let's grab pulse rifles as well, and those are the two that we're going to go with. Now, in terms of farming, we're going to get more blade grass. Now this can just go outside though. This doesn't matter. So this is going to be the one we're going to use for the farming. So we're coming in. This is going to be what we need for brick. And the brick is going to be our strong support. I think brick is okay for that. Don't quote me on it. And then we're going to need power cables and a setup for these guys on which with a switch. So let's get a power switch. Put the power switch on here for now. And this is going to be control circuit 2. And then we'll put this power switch off and the active circuit is 2. So when we turn on the switch, it will turn on this. Right, Mackie's only just going now, which is a little bit slow, but that's fine. Another research insight. Hello. I'm going to research light mechs. And we've got the bone picker. Right, pointless. You can't tame bone pickers as far as I'm aware as well. And looks like we're getting in some grain now too. Right, how are we looking clothing-wise? There's the brick rooms. Fantastic. They're looking good. So we're going to plan a really basic cabin. Although we can have them have their own room, to be fair. This is on a hill, so we've got to be careful. It's the only downside to this little area. I feel like... So 5x4 is the known size, by the way, guys, if you're wondering. It is the optimum. I'll probably give them a house each. Why not? Because I'm a good leader, right? We'll give them a little cabin each at the back. Start with just 2. Crash site's done. Okay, an impressive sight greeted me as the Blue Nid crash site. What do we have? Transfer smites, no. Free barbecue, butcher as many animals as you can. I mean, that'll do. What's she going to bring back? 100 leather, 50 meat. Yeah, 5 meals. It'll do. We got very lucky on that first winter not being too cold. Oh, we got our aggressive animals again. Still doing okay here. I mean, just overgrown and huge overgrown. There's, 5 huge mantis. So yeah, not big. And it's New Year's Eve. You're going to be able to celebrate. That came super fast, actually. That was 1.5 days after the other one. If that. Right, everyone, let's get ready. They're coming in. Here we go. I'm going to speed this one up because I don't think there's any problem here. We've got a couple of risks and meltdown, but we're fine. Right, we're good. I mean, one of the big ones done. They can't get around us this time, so they will come actually at my people, which is nice. There it is. Actually hitting in the traps because of the big boys. We're going to get the scary ones soon, though. I know it. Hold on. Fence door? What fence door? Why did they chew that? Weirdos. Oh, one got around there. Krista, do you want to deal with that one, please? Thank you. So still got a bit of work to do here to make it better. I'm not going to chop these ones up. We got so many. Right, I'm going to send Mackie out on another explore now. Let her play dance before she goes. I'm just checking through, make sure we have the shoes that we need. They're not looking great, so I think we're going to have to sew some more sneakers. Let's get 3 more pairs. And pulse rifle's done. We're on to the light mechs now. Let's also grab the laser pistols. Oh, buttermelon. Thank you. It means we can harvest the wild ones if we need them. Maybe power cell assembly first, actually. Yeah, that's good. And it's New Year's Eve. Sorry, Mackie, I know I sent you out, but this will give them a nice boost. Couple of fireworks. There we go. Right, it's minus 14. We've got a little bit of hypothermia we're going to need to deal with, but, I mean, they're happy, right? What's it like? Minus 10 under here. See, it's not great. The ones directly next to the heaters are alright. I wonder if they can still fit through if I block them like that. Exploration done. See a patch of unknown plants. Beef berries as well. Yeah, I'm not sure. Life-threatening hypothermia. Yoko, come here. Come and stand in front of a heater, please. Thank you. So we're going to keep an eye on her temp. Just warm her up, hopefully. There we go. Going back up. Need to keep an eye on everyone else. But Yoko, is there any clothing we can give you? Not really. I'm going to... It's minus 10 outdoors. This is a problem. Construct these. So as long as we can sort them out. Mackie has hypothermia, so we're going to have to sort her out as well. What's hers? 35.6. It's not looking good. There we go. Yoko, you're going to need to chill. It's so cold outside. Mackie, you're warming up. Cool. Opportunity, a new dish. Oh, okay. Yeah. Monster spaghetti. Surely no one has had a look at that. I mean, that's a chef's recipe. Monster spaghetti plus 18. Wow, beef berries, grain, and raw insects. Right, it is super cold in this, so when they're working, it's not looking great. So let's grab in some more heaters around the place. That'll do for now, I think. We just need to get through these next few days. And we're still good on power consumption, so I don't need to worry too much. How is it in there? Right, if they're working directly by these on their little units, they're fine. And then when they're in bed, they're fine. So no more butchering out there. That's good. We've got a little bit of idling, so we probably want to see if we can craft. Let's do some more bandages and healing balm we can't do yet, but we will when we can. Is there any other tools that we maybe want? Let's do some good luck charms. And let's use the stone and wood for it. We'll get 6 of those. Why not? Could potentially get a second research desk, but we could also go up to 20 of these. So when you're not busy, come and craft. That's fantastic. And once we get the housing up, it's fine. So we'll continue on with the planks because we don't have any brick. These will add a moderate extra to the... Can't treat Yoko. What's the matter? Pneumonia? Why are you waiting for treatment? Insufficient medicines. Oh, antibiotics. Liquid fuel's about to finish. It's suppressed at the moment, so we'll be fine. We'll get some more in afterwards. There we go. Antibiotics are on the way. Shouldn't take too long. I'm pretty sure she's not going to die. Rita has hypothermia. She'll be okay when it warms up. Ken's got a risk of meltdown. I'm going to need to do something with you. Come and play some darts, mate. There's a good luck charm. Actually, you can have that. And we've got 143 insects. Wow. Not hard at all. All right, Rita's idling, so we definitely need to set up some chopping. I really don't want to go too far out there at the moment, but we can set it up. That's okay. My antibiotics almost finished. All right, let's grab everyone in. A few running the wrong way. They've decided they want to fight a Draka. Okay, you carry on. Just keeping an eye that they don't come... They should carry on the other way. The Draka's going to kill a couple anyway. The little ones do manage to run through a bit quicker, but nothing to worry about. Risk a meltdown for Yoko. Maybe, can we get that? Right, we got the antibiotics. Do you want to... Right, she's good. There we go. Probably going to give her a nice bed. I could have just made the rooms, actually. I don't know why I bothered. I can just do it with this. Much easier. There we go. I'll get the roofs on this as well, though. Right, that's 3 houses. We'll carry on cutting. Going to give Yoko... good luck charm. Oh, actually, there's quite a few, so we'll hand them out. Extreme cold snap should be gone in a day or 2. Might just grab this parquet. Or we'll go for stone paving in that one. That'll do. And we have leather, so we'll use that for the beds. All going to be the same. There we go. Cold snap gone. Oh, we can move on. I do think getting this carbon from these guys is a must right now. Right, spaceship debris. I think... we're going to go to that one. It's on the peculiar crash site. I think that's the one we need, so we'll send Mackie. Right, Mackie, get up. You can sleep when you're done. Right, this one, when it's done, I'll probably assign to Yoko. And so you've got skin bark. Not much use for that. I mean, veggie armor's a freebie, I guess, but it doesn't really matter too much. Could potentially grab heat pumping. I don't know if I'm going to need it, but I could just keep one room done with that. Now, those diesel generators are most likely going to come on. Now, these provide 50 each. When they're spinning this slow, it's minus 138 on the battery, so that's fine. However, I am going to copy in a couple more. Now, this area is so annoying. Right, now we're getting better. Huge mantis. We get a big number over here now. Very big number. Right, expedition. There's the orbital radio core. Perfect. So there's a chance for salvation. That's what we needed. And that's where our brick is going to come in. So I'm hoping we're going to have some hay grass come in quite soon. And then if there's some in the wild, we'll take it. There's a bit here, isn't there? I'll wait for these to fully grow before I take them. But in the furnaces, we're going to bake. So we're mirroring from this one. We'll just bake until 100. So we'll get those moving. And then we can start. We only need a couple of platforms for it. Just going to slowly grab these guys in, to be fair. Just so we don't mess up. That'll do. They're going to come in. Oh, and hungry pests hitting at the same time. However, we are outside of the border. I'm hoping they don't chew my grass. And the animal attack is in. So time that well. I've got my snowmen just slowly melting. We're slowly running out of bug meat, but... Ooh, what are you doing? Why are you attacking that? There's a fence after it. Yeah, they're just chewing that and then they're moving. This is why I double it up, right? They thought, oh, actually, we'll get through this one. There's a giant fence there. We can't do anything, so we're going to come around the main way. Now, I think once you start shooting, they all will come the correct way. Snipers, though, man, on the big boys, look. It's just insane. waiting until we get onto the next hard ones. We are obviously in year 2. I'm ready for the flyers, though. This one thing's going to help with all of our weapons, I think. Pulse rifles and laser pistols are insane against flyers, too, so... Oh, you got through. How did you manage that? So once the flamers are engaged, they're fine, but they are getting through quite quickly, annoyingly. Emmeline, you can stun, that would be great. Because they are chewing the towers like you wouldn't believe. Come around here, actually. Let's kill that one so it doesn't destroy the flamer. Thank you. Good. And now help out here, please. Get a stun to stop them chewing the towers here, because their integrity isn't great. Why we need some turrets soon. The crossbows, the bow's just not cutting it right now. Let's help deal with this. There we go. Should be job done. Right, pests, though, will allow those to come in. I'll butcher just the huge mantises. Hungry pests are chewing on my grass. Damn you. Stop it. That is so annoying. Oh well. Before we go any further though, just gonna make sure our beds are done. So let's get some more wood going. Most important thing now, just let's make them a little bit more comfortable before we move on. Oh wow, there's loads more traps here. Silly me. There we go. I think I'm gonna lay some more. We need some more scrap though. That one's ready to be salvaged. We got any more spaceship debris knocking about that isn't... Oh, loads up here. A little bit far, but we'll set the scavenge. They did chew up all my grass, unfortunately, but it does grow super fast. There's quite a bit lying about in the wild anyway. By the way, guys, I'm not in a rush. I want to survive the 3 years as well, so there's just the 2 achievements that I need to grab. It's the Chaos Insane plus surviving 3 years on Insane, because last time I did Insane, I left before 3 years. There's a light mechs. I'm not going to be building any of those. And I think... we need to make sure that plant and harvest is being done now. So I know, Rita, you're constructing, but actually, I'm going to have to put you as a 1 on there. I don't know if I secondary, but not harvest, but plan on Mackie. Let's do that. Just to get this done. I think we're out of storage space now. Let's get a second little row here. That'll do. Now, you see our bricks are ticking up with a little bit of hay that we have as well, which is good. Rita, risk of meltdown. What's your problem here? No, you're just tired and need to eat, so you're fine. I'm going to put all of these heaters on a control circuit. We're going to go to control circuit 8. And we're going to stick in a little power switch. Put it on the back of here. Just to free up. I don't need them on anymore. Let's turn off refuel on the stone fireplace now as well. Alright, we'll turn off that and put it on to 8. So all the heaters are off. Once we flick this, it turns them on, right? That's good. So no need to waste the power on that. And just keeps my fuel pumping on these. I mean, they have ages anyway, but... And you know what? We need more traps across this. So we need to trap them just as they're trying to get through on these flamers as well. So I think that will sort us before we have to start thinking about turrets. You could also commit to the light mech, but the heavy is so much better with the rockets. Which does remind me, we can put the heavy mech queued now. Combat mech there. And we need to go orbital radio, which is a 5-dayer. And there we go. We got some healing balm now, finally. Let's check in. What we'll do with the syrup is say only harvest to 100 as well. Once that comes in, that's a nice little meal. 10 of those is 1 meal, so we're good. I've got to be careful whilst we're out here. Thunderstorm. I'm going to risk it with these guys, though. And honestly, some floodlights at the front isn't a bad idea. So let's start by putting some in. And then we'll need a power pole or 2. Should be okay to reach from there. I don't like them in front of the towers, but I'm going to move these across. We'll have a bit of a gap so they can all shoot with each other. Oh no, Pen got hit. Ah, no. Right, it's okay with 1 temporary loss, but if you get a second one, it's forever. Always, man. That's why the mod for it is good, because they always get struck by lightning. It's not very realistic. Got some smoke signals. Looks like it's probably a human. And we have 3 bedrooms now. Let's assign this one to Yoko. Let's give this one to Rita. So we're ready for our next houses now. Well done, guys. Quite expensive, but it is what it is. Oh, they'll also be very, very annoyed about light. So we'll get a couple of those in. The little funny onions, these whatchamacallits. So we'll get some power poles through. And we'll get stone paving in there as well. It's not the most comfortable, but it will do. Intellect 9 for Krista now too. It's flying through. Oh, here we go. Aggressive animals. We've hit the spike-tail insects now. 47 of them too. That's actually a little concerning. Rita. I'm going to go thin the herd. Just a little bit. We've got to be careful that we can run though. Can we get line of sight on any of these? That on there. Where has she got to walk to shoot it? There. Cool. So we're going to run back. I'm going to try and knock a few of these down. They're slow anyway, which is good. Hopefully she shoots something. Come on. And we can't get too close because, well, they are ranged. Shoot one. Come on, Rita. Thank you. This is good. Just weakening them, I'm okay with. And they're already turning around, so that's also good news. That's one less. So we killed 2, I think. Go on, Rita. You got to make these shots count. All right, good. Keep going. We're slightly quicker than them too, which is always nice. They do absorb shots like no tomorrow though. Right, they are turning around. Good. Oh, are they coming? I think they might be coming. Everyone, get inside. Let's go. They're coming. That could have been bad. Oh my god, they're destroying the wood fence at the back. Hopefully they don't go through. Yeah, that's okay. Right, here's the telling one. They are shooting my stuff because they can reach it, which includes my drone. Stop it. Right, come out. You absolute annoying things. Now, I've built a little bit close to there, actually, so that's why. I'm just going to stand here and see if we can pull them this way. Just kite them to the end of the world. Oh my god, we just got caught out. Oh no. Traps are in. We're fine. Right, let's slow it down. The injuries are so bad on these, so I actually think we need to try and pull them into the flamers here. Right, come back. A little line of sight here. I don't mind you destroying stuff. We can deal with that. Oh, they are breaking through my fence, though. We need to kill these ones at the front ASAP. Right, let's come forward, because they're all trapped at the moment. Let's go, guys. Kill this bunch. Right, they're in. Okay, they're going around, though. That's good. So they've destroyed and turned. Yeah, I need to focus on some turrets now. Really important. I expected flyers first, I can't lie, so I'm a little bit shocked at that one. If we can get them all here, though, we're good. Only 24 left. And they're coming quite slowly. I don't want to put them up on a tower because they can reach from there. So I'm just holding behind in the hopes that the towers do the job. The traps, sorry. Right, let's speed it up a little bit here. And I've got to be careful of these guys because there's no traps for these. But they're turning around. Good. Right, they can reach us from there. I'm going to turn and hit those ones. Right, this is good. Right, fine. Let's pull back a little bit. Get a couple of shots. Pull back. All looking good, is it? I don't want to take too much. Their bleeding is bad, so let's come out. They're bleeding. Good. Can you see from there? Right, let's come back round. We'll shoot over the fence. Hey, well done. Come into the flamers, guys. That's it. Through the flames. Good stuff. A little bit of repairing to do, but that's fine. And last one. Oh, not great. We are low now on these guys. I'm only going to butcher some. That'll do. Little solar flare. Raoul, I'm sorry. We've got to scavenge you and rebuild that too. Luckily, we got the meds to sort them out anyway. You guys are not allowed to recover. You straight back to work, please. Yeah, I was expecting either just a few of those or a bit of a mix, but it didn't happen. So I think I'm going to move these guys away. We'll put some this side away from the drama, I think, so they can't reach. It's enticing them to shoot us. I might get a second person on the old repair. Ken, you can do it. Definitely need to get off these bows, though. They're not helping much at all in these situations. They have no range either. And then we can shuffle these back a little bit. I think we do get a turret. So let's go for this little section here. And also some off the side of this one. So we're going to try and place turrets up on these. We could go super high. Let's see how the traps along here would help, though. Because when they're walking around, they'll get stuck. I might move some along the front here. I'm going to put the first laser turret here. We're going to set this onto the correct grid. I'll probably put it on the same one as the flat cannon. So control circuit 2. I'll get 2 up. I think with 2 laser turrets, we'll be absolutely fine. Then we just need to work on our snipers. We're going to need multiple for when we defend, obviously. And let's get this one moved over now. So final one there. And let's move some of these diesel generators over. Honestly, they can go here. Wherever they'll fit. That'll do. Probably just have them out of 5 on deliver just in case. But the drone should sort everything. That's why things were moving slow. There we go. Right, low food supply. Let's have a little look at what we want to do here. Veggie soup. Let's go to 8 on that now. Obviously going to have some syrup in a moment as well. Just fixing all the disconnected devices to get all this building finished off. I need some more wood. And laser pistols research is done. So we can hit this up. Spaceship crash debris. I don't need you yet. So let's go for 2 laser pistols. And we'll just clear these out. So we're all on actual tech. There we go. Rooms have power now. The most boring bedrooms. And scavenge more fuel. We really don't need it. We're 958. Or 119. It's the small ones. Good. That's fine. They don't shoot. So we're fine. We'll be at the front. It'd be nice to get the turret in though for sure. But I don't know if it's going to happen. I don't think we've got everything. Metal alloys. We have 207. We're fine. Unfortunately, it's nighttime. We do have the lights now. And we got the extra traps. So it shouldn't be a problem. Now, Rita, you're going to get caught out. If you guys could come here, that would be great. I'm going to put the pulse rifle up high this time. There we go. Come on. No chewing anything. Or I might need to change this up. These will all pretty much get one-shotted. So, oh, it has chewed through. Couple. Did they shoot? Oh, they didn't shoot. No. Alright, we're good. Most came here. We got 1, 2 of them hitting at the back, but that's okay. Good. We'll have the turrets in a moment. They're not getting through. There we go. Right, we'll cut some. Let's maybe take those guys. So this at the back still needs to be sorted. I'm going to move this now over. Let's put the drone there. Maybe I could double the wall up. They're definitely not happy with stuff over here. I do need to think, though, it is a large base. So it might just be the distance. I've never had it this much. Oh, extreme heat wave. That's not great. Right, we've got some hats. So what do we want to do? Let's have a look. Below 34. Take the jacket off. Take the fur cap off for that. And then you take the jacket off as well. Yoko, take the fur cap off. You take the fur cap off. Right, let's go for some more bits here. So let's see what we need. We're going to need more shoes. Oh, we've got 5 sneakers in stock. Jackets we don't need. Let's grab 3 more t-shirts. And so we're going to have that turret in for the next haul, though, which is great. And Mackie, you're going out to the supercomputer debris, please. Grab some more. And heat pumping is done. Cool. So we can maybe get our first main building in. I really don't know where to do it. Can get rid of 3 beds at least, though. And small broadleaf bush. Thank you. We're getting the rubbish discoveries. See how many she gets. 3. Her physical's still not high enough. I don't know if you can get more than 3. I swear you could get 4. We're going to need these for the turrets anyway. Now, diesel generators, we're going to need even more. Maybe a couple more batteries. Let's go 2 more batteries. And the turret is coming in. Thank you, Ken. I don't know who I'm going to leave till last either, or who I'm sending first. Probably going to be whoever doesn't like combat, which I think is Mackie. Might be worth me trying to get in the service port, actually. We need the AI core, so I need to produce one. Right, there's the turret. So this is control circuit 2. Just double check. Yep, control circuit 2. And then once that's changed, I can copy that into the next turret. Let's deconstruct those heaters, and let's get some fans in these bedrooms. Nighttime should dip enough so it isn't a problem. All right, aggressive animals. Huge mantis by 13. Okay. Right, they're out front this time, which is great. We have a turret this time too, which should be fun. And I'm going to copy in the next turret as well. I mean, no concerns on this one. They might... There's a lot in numbers, but we should be okay. Because we... Oh, I forgot to turn the switch on. Hold on. Turn on that switch for me. Oh, my drone took a hit. No. Turn the switch on, please. Right, now come back. Turret is on. There we go. We get to enjoy the beautiful extra damage. Now, laser turrets aren't that powerful, but the persistence, and they act as something to shoot at all the other ones too, so it helps there. The last one. Cool. And let's turn the switch off. I think I'm going to deconstruct all these heaters, actually. So we've got 4. We only need 2 more bedrooms, and I can just put them here in a row. And then once that's deconstructed, I can have my main craft room probably around here, actually. Let's move the bench press out the way. And let's send Mackie out to the supercomputer again. Remember, the CPUs I think we can break down, yeah, for the silicon, so then we can craft our electronics, right? We've got some grown anyway, and we've got it in, but I'm hoping we can do that AI core. But that's 10 electronics. I might not waste on the laser pistols, actually, guys, because it uses power cells. So maybe craft power cells. What do we need? Energy crystal. Energy crystal can be got via... There we have 5. Ujo, hello. And there we go. She's coming back with some more. So I'm just going to stockpile a few of those. I mean, that puts us on 7. I need her to discover the power crystal so we can grow them. Right, combat mechs are done. We need one more mech core. If we can get our hands on one of those, we are laughing. So this requires quite a lot of salvage. So I'm just going to do one at a time, but we'll go out to all of these. There's 4 up there that we can grab. And it looks like our houses, these 4 are nearly done. So we just need 2 more, which also requires a bunch more wood. So let's go ahead and cut some more. This cargo pod debris might be able to pull us something else too. So, Mackie, let's send you out again. You got heat stroke, but it's going to be nighttime. You'll be okay. And second turret coming in. I'm actually going to assign this bed to Krista. She's the most miserable, so let's put her in there. Krista, come here. Big broadleaf tree, great. I need the crystals, man. Alright, cargo pod done. Scrap metal and green. I mean, scrap metal is okay, so... And we'll take the green, why not? 70 metal. I'll probably go to that one a couple of times then, actually. I think I need to turn on the other here. We need to turn on sweet syrup for everyone. So, 2 turrets in now. I'd be in favour of putting a big platform here instead, where they all stand on, by the way. Alright, AI core is coming in. Beautiful. Yoko and Krista became lovers. Well, that makes it even easier because Krista, you're in here, right? Yoko, we gave you a bed, so let's move that in here. And then we'll make a new one out of leather. We've got no leather. Okay. We'll make a new one out of cloth. And we'll slap that in there. So we only need 1 more house. What have we got here? Huge spike tail by 4, and then small mat. That's a really small attack. Oh, it looks like they're fighting anyway. That's probably why the Drakkars have dealt a bit of a blow. Right, let's turn the switch on. Mackie, you come do that. The Drakkars have had their fun with these guys. And with the turrets, they have good range, so it should kick off. I think they have as good range as, not quite, yeah, as good as the snipers pretty much. So it should mean, yeah, that's good. So once the attack starts, they'll start shooting at it, but it doesn't matter too much. They don't do loads of damage, look, but then they don't miss in the dark, which helps. A little bit, actually. As you can see, the sustained damage holds them there, and they'll take some shots for us. It keeps missing anyway, but that's great. We'll speed it up. I think we're good. Well done. Right, let's turn off this switch. And there's a distant light. This one has loads of people that you can grab. Heatwave's gone and all that as well. No death, so we're looking really, really good. Coming up to nearly halfway through the second year now. Just looking at how many turrets realistically we want to get. I do think we go for another 2, but I see that our metal is dipping, so let's go out again to the cargo pod debris. That campfire is really close too. Definitely think we want to butcher some bugs this time. We're running not low on fuel, but low on the other bits, so we'll grab a little bit here. And we've discovered the ore deposit. Hey, that's not bad. Is there any ore deposits on our map though? Yoko proposed to Krista. I mean, that was quick. I'm not giving you a ceremony though. You can just live together. Okay, there's one over here. We'll grab up the ores where we can, I think. All right, cargo pod. We want scrap. Was she just going to bring back 70 again? Yeah. Oh, another severe heat wave and a solar flare. It's probably time we try and get this carbon, because the carbon clothing would help immensely. Right, in the meantime, we can grab 5 more straw hats. Let's put those to the top. Sneakers can go. I know you can do an until, guys. I know. I'm just not doing that. And we have 4 turrets. Right, we've got 295. I think we've got enough for our final house. I don't want to do it there. Let's put it on the lower bit. Can I build there? And then 1 more bed in there. Yeah, a little fan. So at least at night, we won't have problems with severe heat waves now. Because I've done this in a way that we don't have good clothing to combat any of this. At least we can get rid of these, though. We nearly cleared this bit out. And new spaceship debris nearby. That's always handy. Now, the problem with printed components is it requires I think metal for the carbon nanoshells. Can't remember, so it's easier to grab from one of these. So I might take Kenny Boy, and we'll just start pinging this one down. There's a lot, so we've got to be super careful. But we're going to run across the top and slowly kill some. It's going to be a large ordeal, to be honest. It's going to do it over a large amount of time. But the little ones, when it gets agitated, is a massive problem. So we're just purely going to run. So we'll hit the one and run. Look at them. And they're in range of the queen. We should get far enough, though, that we won't have to deal with it. And we'll kill as many as we can. It should make him pretty happy. Oh, God. That's not good. Keep running, Ken. There we go. They're turning away. I'm just going to keep going because the big ones will chase. If you can kill the queen, it's pretty handy. This is a good start, at least. But yeah, you see when the queen gets in range, the little ones, they're annoying. Luckily, she's slower. Keep running. Gonna catch up. Go on, Ken. Keep going. Right, it's a good start. I mean, he is injured, so we're gonna have to turn him away. Maybe grabbing two of them might make this a little bit easier. I've got to be careful I don't run them into Mackie there. That is out mining. Gonna have to deal with this bleed, though. I might be able to, you know what? I'm gonna get these at the front. Ken, you come down this way, mate. Well, see if we can kill any more. And I'm just going to try and run them into the base. Can I get down that way? Yes, I can get down that way. So we're just going to run this kind of angle. Not going to stop until we're there now. They are catching up, so we've got to be super careful here. Oh, God. Save me! Right, get up on that tower. Kenny, okay? Yeah, you're going to be all right. Right, let's get these guys up in position. Emmeline, come here. Because you're going to need... Oh, my God. Ken's fainted. He's fine. Right. Emmeline, I need you to try and bait these guys in. We'll save him in a minute. Right, there we go. Come back. Ken will be alright for a little bit. He's 14 hours, so we'll quickly get inside. Turrets are not on, remember. But this is good. So what we'll do is... Emmeline, can you handle that switch quickly? You should be able to kill him in an hour. I don't know where the queen's walking away, the big ones, so that's fine. We'll turn this on. And then she's going to rescue Ken if I send her this way. Come out this way. Gotta be careful of that queen there. Right, let's send her through this side gate. This one should come in range of getting shot anyway. There we go. A couple of big ones, actually. Ken, you still okay? God, I made a bit of a meal. But at least we're clearing it out. Nice stun. See, the laser turret's got a nice big range there. Good. Wait, get Ken. Where are the other ones? They're going to get eaten up. There we go. Let's save him. And the final ones, including the queen, are on the way. No, there's the queen. Ken, how you doing? 11 hours, good. Right, Emmeline, you are going to fully save Ken. So just the queen over there, is it? Let's go kill it. Thanks for playing. Butcher you guys up as well. And Ken is fine. Good. Right, we got there. So how many did we clear? There's the queen, I think. So that's it. There isn't lots on this nest, though. There's enough to get us carbon armor, I think. So all good. Right, no recovery, please, Ken. Now, if I can get the scrap, I think I am going to get traps all the way along the fence here, guys. That will just do so much. Right, worth mentioning. All houses done. We do need a light. So we'll get that in as well. This can be destroyed. Not this one, though, because the switch is on there. So where do we put the new switch? I mean, let's just stick it on this house here. And then I can destroy that one. Does that have power reaching it? Just in case, we'll grab one here then. And there's orbital radio. No queued research now. I think I might hold fire on everything else. And we'll deconstruct that one. Right, as we hit night time. Oh, we've got aggressive animals. Mackie is actually going out on the expedition. What have we got? We've got 22 shooters, 108 small ones. And that's quite big, actually. I'll let them have a quick nap. Hold on. Let's get the switch on. You do that switch for me, mate. And we're ready anyway. Looking good. Turrets are on. Hopefully they perf correctly. Come on, guys. No drama, please. Having a bit of a meal time before the attack, but... Alright, they have started... They do chew fences. These guys, very strange with the behaviour at the moment. So what we're potentially going to do is move the fence a little wider just to keep them away from the visibility. But once one starts getting shot, we're fine. I have no fear, even though that there's a few shooters in this. They should go down very, very fast with 4 laser turrets. We'll see right now when the fun begins. Oh, there they are. Look, they've chewed through that fence as well. So what I'm going to do is make this larger fence go a little bit further out, I think. Exploration's complete. I'm actually going to break down these guys. And we're going to put in the big fences. We don't have any wood yet. Just up to that gate, I think. Have a look. Several large debris. One visit won't be enough. Scrap metal, that's fine. It's actually what we need at the moment, so I'm okay with that. I'm going to move the towers a bit further back as well now. Yeah, we'll make do. So let's get more wood on the go. Let's start by chopping a few of these. And we'll get all of this front bit sorted with the larger bits. Alright, so we're going to go further back with these. And I can move them all in. So I think like that is much better. So they've got to come in quite substantially to be able to shoot us. And this bit needs to be further out. So I can either bring this one in or put this one out. And I think moving it out is the right play. We'll just do a bit more butchery first though. Alright, they keep doing it on this bit. So I'm going to come wider. We'll come all the way to there. Alright, let's go deal with this last bit before they start multiplying, because there's a couple of little ones coming back and it's a bit of a pain. So we'll take Ken now. They're spawning in, a little bit annoying. Let's slow it down, see if we can get a shot on the little one. Boom. Right, I think it's just the queen left. So I just need Ken to shoot that. It's super slow anyway, so we should be fine. Oh, come on. 3 shots and not a single one hit. There we go. Now it's dark. And the final shot, it is bleeding actually, so I think that's as good as gone. We'll let that one bleed out. Krista had the research insight. These are for spotlights. There's not really... I'm going to leave her off research now. And you know what, Krista, if you could just... To be fair, we'll leave her doing other bits. We'll hopefully have her cutting and stuff, but we have it in now. So hopefully we can get all of this completed. And yeah, I'm going to bring these out. So we'll copy this and we'll come much further out. I'm hoping the idea should be that they... Well, once this is built, I can deconstruct the side bits. This won't need to be there anyway, so let's cancel these two. And hopefully it'll force them this way a little bit, and I need to do the same over here as well. We haven't had issues here yet, and I may as well bring this over. We'll try that for now. If we need to do the side, we'll do that as well. So a few more trees, and we'll do the same from the back. I'm doing it. Screw it. And we'll get a little gate. To be honest, leaving the layers is probably not a bad idea. I don't think it matters if we do leave them. As long as they can get in and out through them, that is absolutely fine, because it creates some kind of like fallback position anyway. And then we're going to destroy some of these all the way up to this gate as well. Let's go to there, and we're going to get these guys in. So the opening is only here. They will come past the wall then hopefully to shoot at the turrets. So we'll catch them out at least here. Right, we're going to attack the insect nest. Oh, they're still spawning in. Oh, that's so annoying. Right, you guys, come here. I'm going to take the 2 and we're going to go kill them. I need to kill the nest, actually, otherwise they're going to keep spawning in. I completely forgot. It's been a while. Turn off that attack. Let's grab you as well. Oh, we've got aggressive animals coming. Damn it. Not many, though. Ken, you don't need to be here. Rita, you can do it. Come on. Bonk. Right, let's attack this so nothing else can spawn in. And then we can observe. It's a really nice small attack, so that's fine. Make sure Rita's okay. So I'm going to aim to get some carbon armor up. We're halfway through the 2nd year now officially, so should be fine. Let's deal with this though really quick. The switches aren't on, but there isn't many anyway, so should be fine. Ken, you can come this time and come and finish this, please. Right, nest formation is done, so we can officially mine these guys. So we're going to get all of that carbon. And that should mean I now have the armor. When do I need to get? I think I need to produce it myself, don't I? So, yeah. So once we've mined a little bit, we'll be good. Construction's almost done, so we're going to hold fire on those. Put some heaters in here. And then what we're going to do, get all of that carbon done, and then we're going to craft. We're struggling with trousers. So I've managed to craft some for Mackie, as she's got none on. And we're coming into a little bit cold, so I need to make sure there's more. I want to try and make do to move on to the carbon though. So if I get rid of the t-shirts maybe, and we'll force Ken now to probably not construct. I need you to focus on not even scavenge at this point. Maybe I allow that salvage to finish. But Yoko, let's put Yoko onto that maybe. Tailor and then assemble, and then crafting will just get done by the other guys hopefully. Just wait for that AI core to finish. Now let's see if these layers help. And there's the carbon. Boom. Let's get researching Krista, please. It's a 3-day one, but that's fine. Oh, mech core. Yes. Oh, yes. 1 combat mech. 200 metal, though. But we are building a bad boy there, and it is time then. Mackie, let's see. Cargo pod debris is probably better for you to go to because it's closer, but we're going to get on out. A lot in here. Right, let's, just because I forget, we're going to turn on the switch now, and I'm going to make sure no one goes out to mine. And there's our AI core. Beautiful. Right, scrap metal and emergency rations. That's not bad when we're coming into the colder season. 20 of them as well. Look at all that carbon as well. 400 already. We've got another 100. So 500 carbon. Should be enough to do most of our clothing. There we go. Right, let's see if this works a little bit better and they don't chew on the fence. So far, so good. They chewed on this one, but then they stopped, so that's okay. One has got in here, though. How did you get in? Sneaking past. That's right, they'll die. Yep, nice and easy. So we're going to take the bugs and the huge ones. That'll do. Mackie, you're going to go out again. So spaceship debris. If they get a weapon, that's great as well. We're still running on really rubbish weapons. 2.0 snipers, these ones here, would be good. We need to research railgun snipers now, though, now that we can. So we're going to do that, and we're going to move on to the tier 2s and get a couple of those. So the guys that are last are going to stay on those. If there's any spare, we'll get a couple of carbon fortifications in on the main front as well, because it has a roof, so it helps against flyers. Hey, pulse rifle. Nice. We'll take 2 of those. That's a good find. And the scrap metal along with it. So this is why we want to do those little random ones, isn't it? That's actually really good. So is the meteor rain, because we'll be able to smelt up any that drop. So hopefully they drop nearby. Pulse rifle. Mackie, can you put that in, please? Ah, I gave her a meltdown by drafting her. That's fine. Right, where's this? Oh my god. Emmeline. There it is. Where did you come from? You just have to turn and fight. Emmeline, just run. She's got a pulse rifle. It's no good. Got Rita to come and save. Right, let's get her to wait for treatment now. That, I don't know where he came from, but he's dead now. At least she's only crying, right? That's fine. And we're only 88 away from our combat mech. So once we have this, I feel like we are completely safe. And that scavenger's now gone. So we'd probably be better off getting in another one of these and double expeditioning it for scrap. I don't think I'm going to build another house, to be honest. I think this is enough for the happiness. Now that animal migration, we may need to go ahead and butcher up. Although we got a little bit of syrup. No glitter caps. How far away is it? It's just up here. I might set these 3 to be hunted. Right, Mackie, now you're back. We're going to send you back out to that spaceship debris, please. I'm going to put in a research of the service bot as well. We probably only need the one to probably do handling, so it can just switch on this when we need it. Probably going to turn on my heaters now. These all need to go onto control circuit 8 as well. But we'll keep the insides nice and toasty. We'll turn them on. Now the fans, we could also put inactive circuit. We could turn them all on, put them on 7. And then the switch itself here, look, we can have inactive circuit 7. Let's see if I got that right. So heaters should be on, fans should be off. Perfect. And when we flip the switch, the fans come on, heaters go off. Big evergreen tree. How many trees can we do? All right, Rita, a little bit of idling. Why not try? I need more scavenge then. Another thunderstorm though. Oh god, Yoko. I'm going to pray she doesn't get hit. I think we scavenge this one. And this one, just whilst they're idling. It's a little bit far away, but scrap metal and a suitcase with summer clothing. I mean, we'll take it, I suppose. We're also going to cut down some more trees. I think those will do for now, and I'm going to expand this out. It's time for more turrets. I don't know if I'm going to be allowed to on this bit, but we'll try it. Yep, we can. I'm going to put 2 more in a case there. I could go up 1 more higher, maybe. Let's go 5 by to here. And then we'll move these back. And we're going to get 3 more laser turrets on this one. It's going to cost us a fair bit in the old metal. But we're getting there. This one's nearly done. So any extra metal we can put to that. Shooting star. I'm going to send Mackie again. We'll grab it because you can get ores. And something to smelt is okay. I don't need any of this stuff outside now. So if they chew it up, that's fine. Luckily, they're coming to eat the bodies. So they're going to get hurt. And aggressive animals, there is officially 2 actual queens in there that will agitate. I don't know if Ken scavenging is the right thing to do here. Bloody old pal, come back. Yeah, handle those traps, that's it. Just keep setting those. Right, let's move across. We can just shoot these guys as they try. And what we can do is get the old pulse rifle up top. Right, I'm going to put the drone in whilst these are attacking, so because they will get shot at. Right, here we go. A nest fallen from space. Oh, great. Did we get anything for that? Is that it? Yeah, look, they're coming over this way. I think they might be able to reach. What are you guys stupid queens, man? No turrets on. There's one. Right, let's keep an eye. Make sure this gets shot. Yeah, it's getting shot bad, so we're fine. Aki, you're just going out to scavenge all on your own, are you? You carry on. And the last one is coming over. Let's see. Yeah, we're sniping it. Again, though, we're going to need to sort this. That's a little bit annoying. It's because they can see this stuff, right? I mean, let's try something. I'm just seeing if I can be a bit crafty. Double fence. At least it holds them there once the other guys come through either way, right? Or mech's coming in. Now, just realize that each time we lose metal, actually, every time they break one of these, that will be a little bit of a problem. Now, if we get enough carbon, I could construct carbon fence here as well, just at the front. There's the carbon armor, though. Amazing. So we'll let you finish those, but let's go into carbon boots times 6. We're going to use quite a lot of this, aren't we? Right, let's get rid of that. Then we're going to go for the helmets times, let's just do 5 actually. I'm wondering if that'll be enough. What I'll show you on these guys as well is look at the cold tolerance. No change to heat tolerance on a lot of them, but there is on these guys. Look, cold tolerance increase is the harder part. So just the trousers and top, it just means you can basically withstand any cold. Stick a little t-shirt underneath it, makes it even easier, and they got better resistance to blunt and piercing, as you can see there. So yeah, this bad boy, I mean, who should we have in there? I'm going to put in Yoko. Yoko, can you get in your thingy here? And we're just going to move it out of the way. It can't even fit through. It has to go all the way around. I love these things. Another turret. We're up to 5. That'll be 6, 7. I don't know how many we're going to need. Maybe 10 tops. And this one looks a huge chunk of an engine. Ah, yes. Nice. Oh, electronics and scrap. That's great. That's actually what we need. So 5 electronics. That's huge. And the 70 scrap. Perfect. So we're going to be going back to that one quite a bit as well. We're just going to check in on everyone that might need extra layers. Might need a jacket for Rita. Yoko's fine. We'll give you the first set of carbon boots then, Yoko. Huge change. I love it. And then we'll get rid of all of the old junk. And now Maki's back. She's okay at the moment as well. We're going to not need the injury this time. That engine debris has 2 more. We've also got the spaceship debris. It's this engine debris that we probably want. Maki, you're going to go. I'm going to risk it for the supercomputer now with... I'm going to send Ken. I don't know how this is going to go, if I'm honest. I'm hoping that we don't get attacked in that short time, but we'll see, right? He might be back in time anyway. He's gone now. Nothing here yet. It takes him 3 hours or so once they pop up to attack. You know what? Now I think about it, Siren would be the play. So if we permanently have the siren on, they attack that first. So if we just stick a siren over here, yeah, let's do it. We won't put that on anything, nesting shrieker, okay. It means we can tame shriekers at least. But that is something we could do. They act as personal turrets. You can literally tame these guys. They require animal taming. There we go. We'll take the supercomputers. Sorry, the CPUs. How many did you get? 4, yeah. He's a good one to send. He'll be back in time at least. And Maki, hopefully no injury. We can pull something out. Right, Ken, you're going to have the... Oh, no, you're not back yet, so we'll give them to someone else. Emmeline, you can have the next set of carbon boots. Just scrap metal. That's okay. Another 70 again. We need the metal anyway for repairs. Okay, Ken, there's a fresh set of boots for you. And there's the railgun snipers. Beautiful. So we go improve railgun after the service bots. Although I'm not going to need service bots. So I'm going to go improve railgun snipers, then service bots right now. And I'm going to plan these landing spots for the orbital antennas. So antennas, we need metal for this. So I need to get them in a position where we can have them. We kind of need them this end. So if I can get... Here is good. Actually, here is even better. I cancel that one. We're not going to put these on construct yet, but I am going to copy another one. And I'm going to move it to the side just a little bit. And then hopefully... Right, that works. So they're going to be by our turrets, essentially. So if anything tries to attack them, we're good. But we will turn off construction. I don't need anything else to go in there, please, guys. Because we need the metal to go on the other stuff. And we'll start considering that very soon, because the second year is almost up. And there's our final 7th turret. Beautiful. And then for the landing spot, we're going to need... I want to say it's 7 by 7. Bring this all the way down. If I can put it on a spot where it's nice and flat, that'd be great. Let me just double check that it is 7 by 7. Does my... Yep, my memory serves me correct. We'll put that there. Right, I'm sending Mackie out once again to the spaceship debris. And then we got the engine debris that we need to go to as well. There's the flyers, guys. Right, there's quite a few. But I'm not too concerned. So we're going to turn on the turrets. Ken, before you do that... It's in your queue, actually, isn't it? Yeah. We're good. So 7 laser turrets plus 1 air should be fine in combination with our things. And I knew they were coming. It's kind of funny, isn't it? Right, doing pretty well on the old boots right now. So we'll get one more set there. Break down the rest. I don't need these summer ones anymore. We're going to start sending people soon-ish. And a bone crusher. Let's grab everyone. I'm just going to hide them up on here, though. That should work. Although they'll be undercover if we put them in theirs. So Emmeline, you stay on here with that. Rita, you get on there. Yoko, you don't have a lot. Second pulse rifle would have been good, but this is fine. I'm going to have you by the turret, actually. Right, here we go. Turrets are on. Laser turrets will do work on these, to be honest. You'll see them go down pretty quick now. Anti-air is not amazing. Yeah, this is good. A little bit of injury. This is the burns, though, so we should be fine. And siren is going off, so it's drawing them over at least. There we go. First fly attack. Emmeline's going to faint. See how deadly they can be. It's crazy. Emmeline was one shot. Oh my god. Look at that. We're fine. Someone save her. Come and save Emmeline, please. It's crazy, isn't it? She's already healing anyway, but just insane. Scrap metal and ale. I mean, that's a nice victory, so you've earned the right to have that, I guess. We're going to butcher a few of these. They're really... all of these acid things. I mean, you're probably going to need to treat yourself, Ken. And then the other guys can heal afterwards. So, carbon defenses, by the way, would work pretty well. So, I'm going to get rid of these. We don't necessarily need them. And the carbon defenses have a roof on top, so they'll miss quite a few shots. I don't think we got enough healing balm, but it is too cold for us to do anything at the moment. Oh, I forgot to use my mech too. Ah, silly me. That would have been even easier. Oh yeah, worth noting as well, as we get the better carbon armor in, these guys will be able to tank even more shots anyway, so blunt damage is deflected. Oh my god, they weren't waiting, were they? Oh my god. The next one is here. I mean... just getting some of the healing balm done anyway, it's fine. And everyone is super slow, so I'm just going to bring them over now. You can all stand on top of here. All excruciating pain. So Emmeline, I mean, most of it is done. Yeah, they're all pretty much good. I need a little bit more. Mackie nearly caught out there. All these extra turrets, though, now. Should be pretty hard for them to push in. They've decided to go through the fence again. Oh, they're in. I mean, the numbers are pretty high. There's not enough to do anything, so we're fine. The siren's definitely helping. Oh, nice research insight for the improved. Probably just get like 2 improved railgun snipers. As we start sending people home, it's not going to matter too much, right? And we probably should turn these on now for construction. Let's start with that one. How many CPUs have we got? 3. These need some, so we're going to have to send the supercomputer. Ken, can you go for me, mate? I think everyone is good from the burns. Yeah, we're fine. What is the first aid kit? 1 bandage, 1 antibiotics makes 2 first aid kits as well. You know what? Let's get that in next. I don't really ever make them, but they might come in pretty handy against the enemies here. Now, you see how the amount of enemies jumped up? It's because we're sitting on all of this hay and all of this carbon. First orbital antenna is in. I'm going to turn it off because it consumes 75 power. Oh, and I believe the orbital radio actually needs to be inside. So we're going to need a small room. And we could commit to a little bit of a craft space here with a door. So let's do it. I need to cut down a couple more trees because of it, though. 118 flyers. Right, let's remember to get in the mech this time. And we'll turn you on ready. If anyone can handle that, Krista's on it. Glad I'm prepared for the flyers, though. Gonna get Yoko to come mount her... whatchamacallits? Well, the flyers landed. They are. Watch. Right, we can be a bit cheeky here. We should be able to... Oh, is she boarding the mech, please? Thank you. How far does a barrage go? Okay, let's bring her over. Oh, they're coming. Oh, God. Sorry, I was messing about. Let's bring these guys here. Yoko, you just come this way a second and shoot them. Right. I'm going to get her to stand there. She should start machine gunning these suckers out the sky pretty quickly. I didn't want to do too much damage to the mech, but I think we're fine. Yeah, much easier now she's in that. They're all shooting her and missing like crazy. Beautiful. The final two. Yoko, do you want to kill that last one? I mean, look at all this. I'm not going to... I really can't afford to be butchering them. It takes ages. I need some. So we'll grab those so we can keep going out. But the rest, it doesn't really matter. Ooh, severe cold snap. Got a little bit of acid spit burns again. Nice close by spaceship debris though. Fantastic. Might have to tell them to not wait. Although they're being healed. Yeah, Mackie, you can't wait. Krista, you're not allowed to wait either. Let's get this done. Let's get the medkits in and we'll start making them. And there's the improved railgun snipers. Beautiful. Right, Rita can go to bed now. And we'll just have to micro them through the night. Once this is built, we'll move them inside. But right, there we go. We're good. That severe cold snap is bad right now, especially in the winter. Yoko, get in front of that heater, please. Oh, dear. Mackie, get in front of that heater, please. Oh, my God. It is so bad right now. Right, we need to keep an eye. Once they're okay, I can undraft. If they're not okay, I'm not going to undraft. Working inside here is not so bad. Ken, I don't think you can go that far out, mate. Come and finish this. Yeah, I'm just going to micro them constantly like this. And then continue to hopefully equip them with the better kit. This should be the last one that's a problem. So, Mackie, you got an extra degree with those ones. So get those on. All right, next attack's here. So I'm going to have to warm them all up. Right, everyone has carbon boots. Everyone, just come and stand in the fire, please. Before the attack, we're all just going to get warm. And then we'll come over. Hold on. Turrets are still on, so we're okay. We got quite a lot here. We got the Shrieker hatchling, so that's okay. They're only the little ones. We're going to work this carbon down a little bit more so the attack's calm a little bit. Just need to get through this cold snap, man. Once the hypothermia is gone, I'll come and stand them up here, and then we'll get back in. Right, here they come. We got a little bit of hypothermia, but we'll make do. Let's get everyone up. Hopefully the cold is not too numbing, guys. Going down nice and quick. And one more. Let's undraft because that'll die. Perfect. So we're running pretty low on some of these. So we're probably going to need to butcher some of these up. Come on, cold snap. Disappear, man. Driving me insane. We're nearly there, though. Once we get the carbon armor, we are laughing, like I say. Rita, you need to change yours. And we do need to get these off just to charge our batteries again. Come on, Mackie. Get in there. Life-threatening. Warm yourself up. You're fine. And there's first aid kits. Perfect. So we are going to craft first aid kits. Oh, man. Rita. Until 5. Rita, let's get you by the fire, please. Hopefully you're not too far away. I've got to be careful that nobody's out there too far away. Let's get Ken in. I'm going to turn this off for a minute. They're going too far. I'm going to turn scavenge so nobody's out there. I can get them home a bit quicker then. Right, Mackie, you're fine. Still getting stuff done. I mean, Emmeline, yeah, we're good. Okay, first aid kits coming in now, so we're going to allow whoever was still injured. I think it might have worn off the burns. Let's start helping now. This is going to make the world a difference. So fur is 8. We get 8 with this one. That's really good. I don't need to replace these either. So who doesn't have a fur cap? Everyone's got a fur cap at the moment. So I probably should then move the carbon vests up. Oh my god, the next one. Scarabine Shriekers, that's fine. So everyone, go warm up. Hey, cold snap's gone. Beautiful. Okay, so Yoko, get in your thing. You come this way. Turn this on. You guys, let's go. Right, we are good. We got through the hypothermia. We're just going to wait now. Where are they? I can hear them off to the side. Cool. And I grab this silicon when we can as well. I just need to work all this down, but I should be able to get everything in now. No burns will come of this, and honestly, everyone needs to be on the old hunt going forward, so I'm just going to do that. Oh yeah, let's hit a bit of a rocket barrage here, so you guys can see the fun. Because there is a lot of big ones in there. They're the 83 big shriekers, right? They're the shooting ones, so we're going to have to hit them with a missile. Yeah, don't care if I destroy my own wood fence. When's the next one? Actually quite scary, so these guys are going to move to the side a little bit. Don't want them hitting. Yoko, once the barrage comes, we'll hit them here. But these guys are just going to be shooting like crazy, man. That is a lot of shriekers. Barrage about to be in. I'm going to hit it over this way. I'm going to work some of these down. I'm going to go right there. Kill, kill, kill. Ooh. Right, we're good. Exactly why that is such a big deal. Yeah, I need to get some of these numbers down, man. It's not good. Couple more turrets will make this a bit easier. There we go. Perfect. That siren's working pretty well. But yeah, I'm going to have to butcher most of these. I'm going to cancel these guys because there's not much in them. Oh, we can do energy crystals. You sausage. Right, these are going to go outside. And we're going to hit up some trees. Which one give the best? Big broadleafs. So we'll get a big broadleaf tree area. I mean, let's go 3 there. And then we'll cut down some random ones ourselves. I'm going to untick harvest on the A1 here. Same goes for harvest on the sticks. I don't need any of those now. And let's start giving a carbon helmet away. I'm going to force Ken to craft the vest still. A carbon vest. Who wants the first one? Ken, you have nothing, so you take that one. And you'll see now, above -17, look, we'd only... That's without even putting the trousers on yet. So full set of both, I mean, it's sorted, isn't it? Alright, second... Oh my god, another extreme cold snap. Wow, the good news is we have a couple that we can get in now. So Rita, do you want to grab the next one? That is so annoying. Does mean these two guys should be -13, so they're still going to have problems. So we're going to have to be keeping an eye on them again. Ken's fine though. Ken is not in trouble at all, which is hilarious. Again, they're in. Oh my god, there's 6 Shrieker brood mothers in this one now. Oh, the times are pushing me. If we trigger a barrage as they're coming through, we should be fine and do a little bit of damage. Let's see. Oh god, Mackie, now is not the time. Right, what can you handle? -7. What's -12 in front of the fire? Come and stand in here. Hopefully I can deal with this. Not good. I think I might have fired that too early. Yeah, no damage. Main thing is Mackie's not going to die. That's right. We'll have another barrage we can hit just out here. Or as they come down the hill. Getting pretty intense. Haven't even got these guys up top. Barrage is going to be good to hit. So we'll put it right on. I'm hoping not to hit my fence, to be honest. I can hurt these. Good. Nice. Nice hits on the brood mothers there. Knocked them over my own fence, mind. That's okay, though. Alright, how you doing, Mackie? You're not ready to come out, so you stay in there. See, when they get agitated, they run straight through the traps. Like, that's crazy, man. Just from the brood mothers. How's everyone looking hypothermia-wise? Alright, speed it up. I think the last ones, I mean, they're chewing through the fence here. Krista, do you want to come and deal with these? Why not? There you go. Right, any more life-threatening ones, or are we okay? I think we're fine. Daytime, -10. So, Yoko, good. You're tailoring another one. I'm going to get some more turrets in. I'm actually going to get in, though. I think we stick to lasers. I can get 1 there, and I can get 2 more back here. Actually, you know what? Cancel that. Cancel that. We copy. Let's get 1 each side first. Question is, which service bot? Is there one that does... Right, so we've got cooking, handling, repairing, dismantling, and delivering. Yeah, we get 1 service bot. Let's do it. 1 guy there. We're going to have to go out now as well. Oh, we can't, actually. Cold tolerance above -13. I might be able to send Rita. Ken can go. But how far can he go? That is the question. Ken, you go out to that one. 16 hours. That might be a little bit dangerous. We'll see. Hopefully no hypothermia. It's fine until nighttime, so it should be alright. Right, Yoko, take that carbon vest. Good. Right, above -13 now. A little bit better in the day. Right, here's the moment of truth. I've sent Ken out. He's still -9. Just completely out of metal, so even scrap metal is good. Yeah, 140. Perfect. That's 20 degrees lower than normal, not 14 as well. So we're lucky that it's actually coming out of winter. Otherwise, it's a pain. You can get them in spring sometimes as well, and it just goes on forever, man. Right, we're almost at Ken's limit, but he's almost home, so that's fine. I'm going to send him out again. I'm going to hopefully get more scrap from him. There's the carbon fortifications, though. Great. So we're going to get the carbon towers now, just to use some up. These are going to be a bit of a fallback. So one there, one there. New Year's Eve we can allow. Cooking 10 for Emmeline now too. And welcome back, Ken. So let's go ahead and get some flooring for Kenny boy. Just some stone paving in, not Ken, just in general. And we'll have to mine a tiny bit up. And there we go. So this has reduced our carbon footprint down, so to speak, a little bit. So there should be slightly less coming in. But good amount of towers now. We have 8. The 9th almost coming, plus the big boy. But you can kind of see how crazy the attacks get. So, and I've gone for the most simplest setup, to be honest. When the Junos come, though, that's when it's going to be interesting. So I'm just going to put 2 heaters into here, and that should cover everything we need to do. I'm going to move these guys inside, and we'll get a little light in there, or 2. Don't have any metal for it yet, but yeah, that's good. Just the 2 heaters making quite a big difference there. All right, looks like the vests are done, bar 1. So I think I'm going to make do without one, though. We're going to move on to the leggings after the helmets are done. Right, let's set off a bit more cut now. This cold snap's not doing much for us, so we're officially at 2 years. So 1 more year for that 1 achievement. I'm going to turn this on to be constructed now. We might need to send out for some CPUs, but that's okay. I might go straight away. So Rita, do you want to just nip out to that? Thank you. Electronics and scrap, nice. If we get the combined, look at that, because he gets the double scrap, doesn't he? Hey, cold snap is gone. We're officially in spring. Oh, thank goodness for that. All right, you'll see we've got an attack, but I've named, thank you, Mike Kem. I appreciate the support, man. You get to beat our service bot that's out and about. Probably need to garrison these because this attack is the worst one yet. So that is 16 brood mothers plus 130 humming flies. You'll see that I'm trying to get this in real quick. And the good news is, carbon armor wise, people are looking great. So Ken, once you're done there, I'm just going to speed it up actually. We need this on quite desperately. Rita, can you come and do that one for me? And let's get these carbon towers. They were the wrong way around, so we're all good. Salvage wise, let's not do that. Emmeline, you're going to come in. Yeah, you're going to stand up here. Yoko, you're going to mount this bad boy because we're going to try and get one off. And it is close enough, I think, to potentially hit a barrage. So we're going to hit it right now. Good job. See if we can kill a couple. Well, we did damage. We are bringing them in, so let's get the rest. You come up here. Mackie, you also probably come into there. I don't know. Yoko, let's step back a little bit. You've got good range, but not enough. One more barrage would be fantastic. There's only a couple of the brood mothers coming. We managed to kill none. We killed a few flyers, so not so bad. But yeah, we have... This is what I was talking about. They have shelter inside of there, which is great. So... who knows? I mean, one more barrage is going to be able to go onto these brood mothers. I'm not bothered about the flyers. There we go. So let's blast on that again. Even just weakening them, they scare me a bit. So it puts them on a bleed too, which is fantastic. And a little bit of flyers coming one by one isn't bad, is it? And this has such good range. Like they're so good. Yeah, look, they just... yeah, this is fine. No problem at all. We're going to be down to just dealing with some of the flyers quite quickly. I want to take a few of these down before they have a chance to get in, which is going to be the case. You see, us having these resources is what's causing this problem now. I built the second one, by the way, guys. we can turn on the other one, and I'm waiting for the metal on this as well. So we'll have both of these turned off in the meantime. Brood mothers dealt with. Could probably get another barrage on. So I'm going to try that again. We won't hit many, we'll hit a couple. I mean, 104, let's see where we're at. Always good fun. And killed a couple. I wasn't directly on them, so... Let's speed it up. Let's get them to come. Come on, guys. Here we go. We should kill pretty much all of these without really taking any damage. There might be a tiny bit, but yeah, a little bit coming in. Where are those brood mothers? They're still chilling out there, so we have a chance to kill all the flyers. They scare the life out of me, though. And there's one more. Yoko, do you want to leap over, maybe? Is that it there? What is that? That is it. Yoko, come in. Can't see it in the bush. I think it's stunned from my rockets. There we go. And then we'll undraft and dismount there. I'll butcher the rest of those. We're all good, though. We're 4 days in now to the 3rd year, so we're really going to start sending some people home now and getting some resources in. I think we're ready for that. Carbon stuff nearly there, to be honest. We'll break down all the other junk. So you two are done. We need a jacket for you, which is coming, and then trousers for you. And what we'll do is get another tower there. Now, the other thing we could also do is the missile launchers. They would help in the background, but again, we need more metal. So the plan is to go get CPUs, then break down the CPUs into... I think they break down into stuff anyway. I'm not convinced that I need these power cells, so electronics break down into the metal as far as I'm aware. But anyway, Ken, let's go get some CPUs and break them down. We've got a couple more towers to put in as well. So I'm going to put one more here, one more here. So I think that might be what I'm going to hope that saves us. And then we'll have obviously the mech as well. I'm pretty sure we'll be fine with just those. Right, there's 2 CPUs here. We only get a tiny bit of scrap metal for those, so I don't think it's worth it. Electronics, on the other hand, might be. Although, what is it to craft electronics? Metal alloys. So, let's reduce that down just in case. I think we're fine. Power cells do equal electronics. So, we'll break those down, and we'll break those down. Now, we don't have anywhere nearby. I mean, we'll go to the shooting star in case we get ores. Orbital communication, we're going to need to turn these suckers on. And it usually takes about a year for me to send 6 people, so I'm going to start. And I don't know who to send first, to be honest. Kind of makes sense to potentially send Mackie. Here's the anomalous behavior. 59 Ulfin, though. Holy crap, man. These guys, right. This is the problem. We're going to need to potentially keep our turrets on, but they will attack everywhere. They are very annoying, and they're super fast. Rita, come this way. I'm going to start popping at them because they are a nightmare. Like, genuinely, I think they might attack straight away, actually. Wow, one already. Emmeline. Contact that first before we do anything. And then everyone else. The robot handles the power switch, so we're good. I don't think I need any of this. I mean, the more we get, the worse it'll be. We need passenger plane, right? Now, with this, we're good, because I can at least barrage and damage them. Like, quite considerably. And they might, because they'll want to get to the orbital antennas, they might come the correct way. And actually, this is fantastic. I can shoot them over the wall with this bad boy on the hill. Look at that. Okay, that's great. Another barrage that we can hit. I don't want to damage my walls too much. Let's put it on the edge there. That'll do. And then the lasers can do the rest. As long as I know that they path correctly on these. This is the harder part, I think, now, because they can damage the walls so fast. Lots of food if we need it as well, but I don't think I'm going to use it for that. Alright, one more. Yoko, go and pop that if you can. Good. I'm not going to do anything with these. 55, it's a lot, man. What's the issue? Ooh, I don't have enough power. So I'm going to need some more diesel generators. I'm going to need some more batteries. Start with just diesel generators, though. And we are also going to get in a couple more of these guys. And then multiple diesels. It's mostly because we need the batteries to drain. And carbon trousers coming in clutch here. Now it's just the big wait for us to be able to survive, really. See if we can send everyone. It's going to get progressively a little bit harder each time we send someone. So a little bit messy out front, but we're going to now potentially copy in work areas blocked. I can get one more turret this side. And we just need to get the diesel generators charging on that. Now I just need a bit more to rot away off here and we'll be good. Right, I'm going to break down these heaters now. And I'm going to break down the fans, probably. It's more metal and more power that we can get. Right, we have a spaceship detected. Rita, you can come and have a chat. You're right there. And we will send our very first passenger. Okay, Yoko, it's not a big surprise that no ship can take us all at once. I'll say it right now, I can defend better than the rest, so I volunteer to go last. Yoko, I might just take you up on that offer. You can sit inside your thingy. What's your combat at? I mean, a combat is pretty nuts. So, Mackie, you're going to go, please. And you are going to take off your carbon goodies before you go. And then off you go to the first one here. Bye. We'll take it. 5 more to go. Aggressive animals. Oh, we scavenged another mech core. Ooh. Light mech could come in here. 100 metal. I'm going to do it. So when we'll go down to Ken and Yoko, I think. I'll keep Emmeline till the last on the food as well. And the rest of the guys will just kind of hope we can stockpile a little bit of food as well. Actually, yeah, once this is built, I'll put Emmeline inside it for now. Or get my heart racing a little bit, you know. It's going to get a little bit exciting from this point. There's quite a lot of them, so we're going to need to turn this back on. I don't think the batteries are quite ready. So, I've got an idea. Inactive circuit 6. When we're fighting, turn off the orbital radios. How much does this one take? And this one. Because they take ages. So let's do that. Oh god, Ken, come back. Hello. Where's our bot? Now, Yoko, you do it. I'm going to garrison these two. They're coming in. They're far enough away that we're fine. Krista, you can equip that after. So just come and get in here. Emmeline, you come and get in here. Yoko, come get there. And it's time for a barrage. There's a whole mixture of stuff in here, so let's get some damage in. Nice shot, man. Yeah, when you hit it directly on, it does a lot of damage. Yoko, do you want to come forward a little bit? Because you're going to be able to start shooting. Good job. The little ones will go down really quick from turrets. We're up to 10 turrets, plus the missile one. I don't know whether to turn that one off. I could probably get rid of it. It's a bit of a waste, to be honest. What's it? 30 power. Yeah, I feel like we get rid of that one and we get maybe a rocket launcher on top instead. Right, the concerning part comes with these 25 Shriekers coming in. Have I got a barrage ready? I do, so I'm going to hit that. I'm okay with this so far. Right, we'll take it. Yeah, I'm going to deconstruct this one. So if we look at automated turrets, the flat cannon is going to give us a little bit of metal back. So I think I'll just save it for now. And then we'll turn this off to get the radio back on. Just got to make sure I've got enough liquid fuel to keep all this running. We will keep scavenging as much as possible though, so it won't be so bad. We'll see how much we get from that. Right, small mech inbound. I'm going to go for 2 more batteries. That should be everything. And then all the metal we can get now is going to be safe for repairs, because when these inevitably break, we're going to need some, and they will break. They just consume so much power. It's 200 just for those 3. To be honest as well, the active circuits for these guys should probably be the same. So let's save power. And there it is, the mech. So we're going to assign this probably to, let's go to Emmeline for now. And 4 Gujos. I mean, I'm okay with that. You guys want to quickly deal with this? That would be great. I'll take that over Ulfin attacking, to be honest. These guys are fast though. Just stand there. We'll pop them when they come in. Look at them when they run in. They're crazy, man. They're so fast. They're going to burn anyway. Hopefully Krista is going to be alright. Let's get you nice and trapped. Yeah, they're fine. I got enough for 1 more turret. Problem is I can't fit it on here. I could put it back there. What range does that give us? Let's get a missile launcher. These are pretty good. You can only set onto a specific place, but It'll help, I think. And then because of its wide radius, look, well, technically you want 2, so as they're running in, you can blast missiles. But for now, I'll just cover one flank. And then if we can, how much wood have we got? 155, so I might be able to then get a second one. And I'll get this one to cover this side. So anything coming in the front is okay. Now, we've got a little bit of electronics, a little bit of these. I think we get a graphene solar cell or 2. To be quite honest, they're going to bring in quite a bit of power. We just need a little bit of electronics. Just help charge the batteries up again. I'm going to copy in the second rocket. So when we've got all the metal, we'll put it in. We're nearly there anyway. So 2 rockets, 10 turrets, 1 mech, large mech, 1 small mech. I think we're good. So target area for this one is going to cover the right flank here. There was a spaceship crash. If it's close... Oh yeah, we did get the Mystical Grove either. Oh man, it's 9 hours. Go on, I feel like I should send him. Go on, Ken, off you go. Not really anything I need now though, over the metal. Alright, next attack is in. I mean, yes, it's a lot. There's a lot of big ones. We haven't seen any Junos yet, which is funny. I'm going to have to turn this on. Let's do it now. I'm just going to draft them up now, so we don't need to worry. I don't know if I'm going to reach a barrage, but we'll be ready with you when you need it. Emmeline. This is the problem with these. They don't have a lot of range, as you can see here. The range difference is pretty nuts. Yoko, though, should be able to blast these suckers from over here. There we go. We can barrage straight on this. Get a few hits. Hey, that's not bad. Oh, Rita, why are you in here? Yoko, come back. I wonder why you got combat 8 then. No, Yoko, run this way. I'm gonna get up on this hill and we should be able to blast some of these anyway. Let's go. They're explodey ones. Right, we're good. Emmeline, do you wanna... Can you squeeze in here? Remember, once they get to here, missiles are good. What do we have here? Free barbecue. Well, have fun then, Rita. It's your time to play. Honestly, when the turret's kicking in against these little ones, nothing's really doing anything. The missiles are ready. I could move this. Just blast a couple of rockets. Maybe that's how I need to do it rather than trying to automate it. Just do this. They work really well. Why not hit another barrage as well? Right, where are these last 4? They're over here. Last one. Rita, do you want to go and deal with this little sucker that's playing silliness out there? Thank you. Hey, we have a spaceship. Krista, go on. Let's go see. This might be sending someone, might not. You'll see how long it takes though. Day 13 already of the 3rd year, so supply offer. I don't actually need anything, but go on, I'll have a railgun sniper, why not? There we go. Scavenge that bad boy. I'll give that to Krista for now. Oh, 31 Junos. Holy moly. Right, that is scary. Let's turn this on. Yoko, do you want to maybe forget about those for a moment? If you can get a barrage on these guys, that would be incredible. Because, honestly, these things are dangerous. We have 3 snipers at least. Emmeline, do you want to board the mech, please? And let's see if we can get a barrage. Oh, we can't. So, let's... Yoko, I would jump over and then barrage and do it again. But I'm going to hit it right now on the middle of all these. The scariest attackers right here. Although, that did a lot of damage. So, we're good. Yoko, you move this way. Emmeline, just chill there. You can start blasting them. They are so fast. But no, we're good. We are really good here. We've got the rocket launchers also blasting over. Yeah, look how quick they get in. Now, them combined in with a couple of hundred others, we would have been deadly. But actually, that wasn't so bad. There's still a few more. We've just completely separated them out. So if they all came at once, it would have been horrendous, to be honest. But it looks like we're going to be able to barrage again anyway. And again. Go, go, go. Have some more rockets, guys. And the last one's coming in. There's only 2 more, so I'm just going to hit the switch to be turned off. Where are they? They're coming in. Last one. Looks like it has gone. Yoko, come on out. Let's go kill that last one. And come and finish off these guys. You're having too much fun, aren't you? Right, we're going to start to see a little bit of idling now, but I am going to let that happen. The only thing we really want to be doing is maybe salvaging, because we've got no metal. Okay, let's go. We'll get a pod. Krista is going to be next. We'll do the ritual of making her naked, and then we'll get her in. Off you go, Krista. I'm sad to leave my love behind, but she said she'll stay, so it's fine. And then there were 4. All right, we have another one. You'll see we're day 16, almost ended as well with a spaceship here. It's taken ages. This, I doubt, is going to be to send someone, but we'll see. I'll take the 100 scrap metal, though. Thank you. And we're just stockpiling a little bit of metal alloys in case we need the repairs. That's why we need it. But other than that, we're fine. All right, here we go. That's a fun one. I mean, we're good, I think. I can turn this on. All right, we'll get these guys in, and we'll get our 2 mechs ready. We're good. I don't know if I can get shot off, but not quite. I could. If I leap over. No, they're coming anyway. So, Yoko, you can leap back over. Emmeline, I'm going to get you right in this gap here. Once that agitated hits, we're going to fire. And missiles, though, we're going to target area out front as well. So, we'll double up. Nice shot. Look at that. And we'll just let this one happen. Looks juicy. There is so many. Worth noting that the machine gun on this one is pretty good. On the little one. It just doesn't have much range. Right, missiles should do some pretty good damage to these. I think I get another barrage here. There it is. For the little guys. Don't worry about my crops, I don't need them anyway. And that is game over. It was. Yeah, we're good. And let's get communication back on. Right, fuel getting a little bit lower. Let's butcher up these shriekers and let's butcher up the explosive ones. And honestly, I'm thinking about, I've got 1 power cell. This will keep us going for 20 days. And I think I'm just going to stick it in without turning it on 20 grid. So we'll just have that running. Looks like these guys have come in. So nice big animal attack before it comes in. Let's mount up. Are you, Emmeline, are you going to be fine? This isn't good, actually. Get through the gate. She might be able to sneak in. Yoko, you get yourself in there. Turrets aren't on, so can you get yourself in there? Emmeline, you get in there. Yoko, I mean, nobody cares about the plants. Let's get a barrage and do some damage here. There we go. We're good. These 3 will be fine. I mean, Rita could come in, but no turrets on, so I think I should be fine without. They spawned in right when we were out there too. 175 flyers and 11 Junos. Holy moly. So, Yoko, gonna need you to board your mech. Gonna turn on the turret, and honestly, we're just gonna hopefully blast. Does reach, so that's good. We'll go as much as we can there. Wow, that's insane. Well, me blasting these, though, isn't the smartest, to be honest, because it's going to pull them down. Turrets are on, actually, and they will turn around, so I will blast them again. Actually, we killed quite a few then. And we got another barrage. Let's go. This is the power of it, though. The most deadly attacks is going to make a big difference at pretty much wiping some of these. And then as they come in, look, we should be able to shoot again. Yeah, this is great. Rip these Junos down. Yeah, perfect. It was looking scary until those barrages kind of do the deed, to be honest. Fairly certain I can leave these guys at home. Obviously, every time an attack comes, it messes with my orbital communication, but I'm willing to take that risk at the moment, just to keep on top of this. I'm going to draft these guys up. And 1 more barrage. I mean, it's not going to do much, but we'll shoot it anyway. Yeah, they're all dead bodies, so we'll just hang. It is time. Here they come. There are only 2 Junos left. This just ripping everything, to be honest. Right, here we go. Come on, flyers. If you come one by one, that's nice and easy. Here they come. Let's go, turrets. Should be quick work here. Yoko struggling to even find a target here because they're all going down super fast. Tempted to see if I can just keep these running. No control circuit, to be honest. It'll cost more power, but I think we just need them to keep running in the background. I'm going to research wine making. Mainly because I did plant some of those berries and we're going to put those in and just deal with that. I might also go out to that spaceship debris. 11 hours though. So that's 22-hour trip. Oh my god, 63. Are you kidding me? Well, they're testing me. My turrets aren't on. I think we'll be okay without. Got the flamethrowers. I'm not going to turn them on. Extreme heat waves make it a little bit harder. But once we get into this bad boy, we should be fine. Go on then, Yoko. Show them how it's done. Let's go. Come on, missiles. Oh, I love it. I would safely say, there we go. We're going to just leave you there. Should be able to speed this up. We should shred these down with just these guys. The difference with this is we keep these running, don't we, as well? It's really good. Oh, piling up the bodies again. And there we go. The final one is stunned. Let's rocket it. Right. And we got a little spaceship. Now, who's feeling lucky? Emmeline, you're feeling lucky. It's 21 days in. We still got to go 24 days before, but we will say yes. And up next is going to be Rita. So we'll take the sniper off you. Everything else is fine. Rita, off you go. Farewell, fair Rita. The legendary character. Bye-bye. And then there were 3. That's halfway there. I don't think the game is very happy with me. 460 Shrieker hatchlings. That is fun. Especially with only 3 of us. So I don't know whether I'd be... Yeah, we'd be better in there, I think. Now what we'll do is leap over. And then... Can I barrage from here? I can. Look at this. How many do we reckon we're going to get, though? That is the question. And then we'll leap back. Or run back or whatever. Pen is on the crash site, but I'm pretty sure we are going to rip quite a few. Emergency rations. Okay. I don't have the power on, so let's turn that on as well. We killed... How many? What was it? 460? We killed quite a few. Honestly, Yoko, you just chill here for a moment. Most are hurt too. I'm going to get another barrage right in the middle of this. Solar flare is going to rinse our power, but we have another barrage. So 399. Got 61 off the first barrage. Oh, it's so good. Imagine just going to leave Yoko there. She's going to shred some. Killed loads more. I don't think I'm going to need the turrets here. Like, genuinely. The 2 machine guns from these are good enough. I think they're coming anyway, though, so let's leap back. No, they're not. We have another barrage. Bye. I mean, we've got the rockets as well. I mean, I think we're fine. Put the target area right in the middle. Yeah, they're not getting close enough. A couple got in, but they should go down pretty quickly. Let's turn it off. Last couple. Just going to leap out with Yoko and we'll go deal with this. Cool. There we go. Well, it's time. Emmeline, you're going to do it again. I don't know. Again, this might not be one. Day 26 of the 3rd year. Right, supply offer. Let's take the scrap metal. No problem. I mean, it is what it is. We'll still take it, though. Alrighty. Highly possible that this is the one. Ken, do you want to come and do that? We've had a couple of smaller attacks. I didn't turn it on because there was like 5 Junos and about 80 small ones. Nothing crazy. Alright, we can go down to 2. Now, I'm going to send Ken. So I'm going to keep Emmeline and Yoko. I don't know why. I think it's just because I've got them assigned to here. And just to be a little bit different, why not? And you can take everything with you. Thank you, Ken. I appreciate it. And we'll go down to 2. Now, we have to live... They dropped the weapon anyway, which is nice. But we have to go for another... It's about 15 16 days, I think it is, in-game in order to get the 3 years, which, to be honest, at the rate at which the radios are coming, that's probably going to be the case anyway, so we'll see. If a quick one comes, I might have to wait. Well, just like that, we had one instantly. So, I mean, I'll happily take the scrap metal, and we've got a wild attack at the same time, but it seems to be only a smaller amount. Let's see what the orbital radio says first, and then we'll move on. Oh, passing by spaceship blocked. All communication refused to answer. Okay, Yoko, go board your mech. Let's deal with this. And honestly, nice little barrage. Wouldn't go amiss, eh? Easy enough. I haven't turned on the... what's it called? We should be fine. Alright, is it time for the next one? Let's have a gander. Just got another bunch of Ulfan trying to come in, but nothing too crazy. And we got a spaceship debris fall in, so just scavenging that up. I imagine the last attack's going to be somewhat difficult, but it's okay. I got a feeling this might be a send. Okay, supply offer. I'm going to take the... let's take the electronics. Nothing... it's fine. We still got 14 days to kill, so it's all good. We're literally just waiting now. Alrighty, we have 120 humming flies, some scissor hands, and some shrieker brood mothers, so we are going to board up. Now, it should be okay to turn these on, but barrage itself is going to be pretty nasty against this thing. I'll be honest, we'll turn these turrets on either way, though, and we'll bring you in just in here. Yoko, get in. Yeah, it's all good. We'll shred these as they come in. Turrets are on now, so good night. Shrieker brood mothers coming in. Thank you for playing, and we'll barrage these guys again. Honestly, the barrage is game-changing on this. I feel like we could take on quite a bit with just this one mech. Oh yeah, we probably want to change the target area too with our missiles. They also add a nice little thing in. What the beauty of them is they stun things when they hit. Emmeline just stood up on the hill over here. I didn't even realise. Pretty sure that is kind of going to be game over though. Let's barrage over. Get the rest to come on in. I'm going to leap outside. Screw it. Oh, wrong one. Come back in. They're coming now anyway. It was you. And here come the flyers. Easy takedown. And the final one. Alright, coming to the end of day 35 of the 3rd year. This is probably going to be to send Emmeline, so I'm going to do it. So we're going to have to wait 10 days with Yoko on her own. But that's fine. Just dealing with a hungry pest, but other than that, we're good. Right, Emmeline, off you go. This is where it could get a little bit dicey, because that's one less person, but we've got the mega mech, so then there was one. But if we get one beforehand, I'm going to reject it until we get past or into year 4. Now, we have one already, but like I say, if it is one that's no good, I'm going to say no. Okay, we'll take the... how much fuel are we rocking? 421. We'll take the 100 scrap. Oh my god, 69 animals. Are you kidding me? Let's hit them with a barrage. And then there were 66. Again, this will go down an absolute treat, to be honest. We've got our missile turrets blasting the area. GG's. Where's the final one? Oh, Yoko, you're hurting too much. You're all good. Let's see what we're working with. It's just ticked into day 38. So I still have 9 days before I can realistically send her home. But we'll take resources. It's going to be a no if it's a transport. No answer. Okay, that says it all. Oh, there's a first. 171 bloated insects. These guys move super slow, so I should have some pretty good fun mounting this sucker and shooting some barrages over. So let's do it. I want to get a little bit closer. Thank you. Right, let's see. I mean, yeah, that's a pretty interesting attack, isn't it? The army. It's kind of creepy, actually. Well, they're not good enough to actually do anything. I don't need my turrets on. She will absolutely obliterate these because they're so slow. Especially when the barrage comes in. Yeah, they die. They're like little balloons popping, look. Kind of satisfying, I can't lie. Get a few more on there. What's that? We're down to 117. I'm sure she's going to rip most of them, though. We'll see. We'll hold literally on the fence. Might just turn these on. The robot will do it for me. And then I'm going to move this way. We have one more barrage. So let's have some fun. Their little smelly poison breaks the fences as they walk past. But they bunched up nicely for me there. And turrets are on. Now I can actually... I was going to say I can reach. But I'm not going to. Because it'll break my fence. Oh, they're in on the first one. Alright, we'll wipe those out nice and quick. The final one is bleeding out, so you're fine. Alright, it's officially New Year's Eve, 6 PM. So achievement 1 of 2 is about to ding at midnight, if I've got this right anyway. All we've been doing, we killed a few Junos. Not too much. Honestly, it's really easy. Missile barrage, before they even fully attack, they're dead. And that goes for everything. It's just open season, essentially. So we're here. We already rejected to go because we were before the days that we needed to. So as soon as we've pinged this achievement, we can leave with Yoko. She's done great. And there's midnight. Is that official? That should be. 3 years. Don't know if we need to hit a certain... And the spaceship. Wow. Okay. So, it's year 4. There's... You can't view the achievements from here. I thought you could. Right. Anyway. It hasn't popped, but we're going to contact this one because this might be our escape either way. And I'll just save it just before. And we'll say yes to that one. But what we're going to do is save it up. And we get this for 24 hours, remember, before we need to disappear. So we'll just wait a moment until the morning to see if it pops the achievement. It might pop it when we leave, I'm not sure. She can have herself a little victory nap. And we'll see our stats. I'm pretty sure the mech itself, there it is. Survived 3 years on insane difficulty, no game rules. We've killed 2,200 in the pod as well. So it is time, Yoko, for you to say farewell, and we will view these stats for the fine viewer here. And there it is. Finish a scenario on insane difficulty and Chaos Moon. No game rules. That is how you do it, baby. Doesn't need to be pretty, just needs to be efficient. There was a couple of... crazy attacks there, but we did all right. Let's have a little look. We killed 7,200 animals, 3 years. All looking pretty good. Most common device traps. They come in clutch early on, right? And we did most of it via the bows, if you remember. So pretty damn good. That's it, though. That is the last 2 achievements. There they are. You'll see that I'm on 58 of 58 achievements now on the good old Stranded Alien Dawn. Beautiful. Guys, as always, if you've enjoyed, please hit the thumbs up, subscribe if you aren't already as well, and do check out membership options on the channel. It supports me to push on more. As always, thank you for watching and have a good day. I'll see you in the next one.